Hello, everyone. Welcome to the cottage. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Rising Phoenix. How are you guys doing? Happy freaking New Year. I hope you guys are enjoying the holiday season. And I hope you guys are staying warm. It's a little bit chilly in my area. And this Southern girl, I like my warm weather. But, we're making it work, right? We're making it work. We're staying warm. That's what counts. I just turned my heater up on high, turn my electric blanket on at night so that when I wake up in the morning, I have a little suntan going on. Right? Welcome in, everybody. Let's get started. How you guys doing? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Well, hello, Bear Trek friend. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. What up? What up? All right. We're going to get started on the readings here in a minute. I am going to, let's see, Stacy M is up first. I'm going to go ahead and find her book. Here we go. There is Stacy M. She is up first. Before we do that, I think what we're going to do is do our traditional little, we'll work some energies here. How about that? Here we go. There we go. It's kind of a mini reading tradition, right? Hey, Amarillis, how you doing? I believe I've got you on the list. You're a little bit down, but you're on the list up there, so you should see where you are. Up first is Stacy M, and we are going to get started. Stacy M asks, does he have feelings for me, or did he just use me for sex and a place to stay? Let's see what this person's energies were. Or did she say in the present tense? Let me make sure it does he have feelings? Okay. What are this person's motives towards Stacy, please? What are this person's motives towards Stacy? What are this person's motives towards Stacy? Let's take a look. What are this person's motives towards Stacy? Hey, Dawn, Virginia, what's up, love bug? Good to see ya. What are the motives of this person towards Stacy, please? In fact, you know what? I'm going to do something a little bit radically different for me. Here we go. What are the motives of this person towards Stacy, please? What are the motives of this person towards Stacy? What are the motives? Are there feelings here, or was there a using thing going on? Let's see. So I have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Pentacles. Looks like he was looking for some financial stability, possibly for a place to stay, possibly for some ego gratification with the Six of Wands in reverse. Let's dig a little deeper on that Six of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. That can be a number of different things. I'm going to dig into this whole thing just a little bit more, Stacy. Clearly, something has fallen by the wayside here with the Knight of Cups here in the reverse. All right. Okay, so here's the thing. This person has some fondness towards you. I think you guys may have history here. A lot of fondness, in fact. But for some reason, there is a lot of sexual attraction here. I'm not getting that you were being used. I think it was a number of different things. All right. I think ultimately this person has bailed on you with the Two of Pentacles in reverse being the outcome, the Knight of Cups in reverse. But I actually feel like I can't say if there's emotion per se, but there's fondness. Okay. And this person genuinely enjoys your company, Stacy, believe it or not. Three of Cups, the Six of Cups is here. That's a fondness. Knight of Cups in reverse kind of speaks to moving towards you and then dropping back. Okay. Kind of falling back. Sometimes the Knight of Cups in reverse will make plans and then bail, not show or cancel or, kind of waffle on things. The Eight of Wands here is passionate and passion, and I do feel like this person likes your stability with the Ten of Pentacles here. I mean, so possibly that was some of it. I kind of think it was not one or the other. What I'm really feeling, Stacy, based on the cards that I'm looking at, is that while this person, did actually need a place to stay, Enjoyed the sexual aspect. And that's not a bad thing. I think this person had genuine fondness for you, if not emotion. Okay. I do feel like your person has bailed on you. All right. I do feel that way. Um, and they may be acting a little bit cold or distant here with the King of Swords. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Let's dig into this just a little bit more on that whole thing. They may have bailed on you. They may have released this thing. Devil in reverse. But yeah, they've released it for sure. They may have. I'm almost feeling like they feel Ace of Swords. They, I hate to say this, but they may feel like they may have had some sort of light bulb moment about the connection between you and them. The devil is here in reverse, and I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but maybe they feel like one of two things. Okay, either they feel like the connection between you is toxic, and they've kind of had an aha moment about that, or it could be that maybe they've had an aha moment about themselves needing to cut out some toxic behavior. Maybe there's a habit or something of that nature. I'm not sure, but I feel like that's what's going on here, Stacy. But to answer your initial question, no, I think it was actually a combination of all three. I'll be honest with you. That's what my cards are telling me. Hey, Jasminsky, what's up? Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of you, Jasminsky. It's just sweet to hear you say that. It's I appreciate that feedback so much. Thank you for that. But that's what I got for you, Miss Stacy. I hope that helps. All right. Let's take a look. Hey, RP, I just saw your second one come through, I believe. So you'll be back to back on your questions. When I update, I'll probably put a 2 behind your name. Let's go to Haley. Haley asks, let me scroll down here. Yep, I see you there, RP. There's Haley. Okay. Will me and the person on my mind end up in a relationship in 2024? I'm a Virgo. He is a Capricorn. Let's see what the energies look like for. Hey, Stretchy, how you doing? How you doing? You're fine. You're fine. You can ask right where you want, or you can hang if you want to. I'm just glad you decided to be a part of the Fam Jam group. So I'm glad to see you here in the chat. Welcome to Mini Reads. You can hang and vibe. It's up to you. Let's read for Haley about whether or not we will have a connection here. Will Haley and the person on her mind be in a relationship in 2024? Will Haley and the person on her mind be in a relationship in 2024? The Virgo and the Capricorn, please. What are the energies looking like between these two as far as being in a relationship? Give me 3 cards, please. Tell me everything I need to know here for Haley. Tell me everything I need to know for Haley. Let's take a look. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. So I have the Page of Swords, I have the 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. These energies are rough. The energies are rough here. To me, what I'm picking up is that somebody is desperate and there's somebody shady here. Okay. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like that perhaps who you are asking about may be something. There may be something here. There may be somebody that has trust issues. It could be that Page of Swords, 7 of Swords here. I feel like this is a person that you would have to watch. And the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse tells me that you want this really, really bad, maybe too much. Sometimes the 9 of Pentacles in reverse can be settling because you're desperate and you want to be with that person. Okay, we are going to see a little bit more about this 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, somebody's desperate. Okay, so here's what I feel like. I think there is a good possibility that you will be in a relationship. All right. The 9 of Pentacles kind of speaks to that when it comes up in the reverse, but it's almost out of desperation, fear of being lonely. And I don't feel like you can trust this person. I'm just going to be honest. And I think if he is a liar or a cheater or she, whoever you've asked about, okay, if you have asked about a liar or a cheater or a sneak, they're still coming in that energy in 2024, same energy. It's kind of like you would have to keep tabs on them just to make sure that they stay straight, which is bullshit. You shouldn't have to do that. Okay, in a healthy connection here. I do see you be in a relationship with this person, though. I'm going to tell you that all day long. All right, I'm just going to tell you, be careful. Be careful if you're dealing with someone shady. I feel like this is somebody that you might not be able to trust. I'm just going to be honest with you. But to answer your question, it looks like it. All right, there you go. All right, let's go to Monica. Let's go to Monica. Oh, I've got 2 more to add. I know I've got you, RP. And then Dawn M. I got you. Let's update the list real quick. Next up is Monica G. I'm going to take just a quick second and update the list here before we read for you, Monica. Here we go. All right, and then we have Dawn M. There we go. And let's put this, edit, copy. How you doing, Laura? Good to see you. How's it going? What up, what up? Good to see my little Gemini friend. There we go. There's the updated list. Okay, let's go to Haley. I'm sorry, Monica. Monica is up next. We just read for Haley. Okay. Monica says, let's see here. 2 Scorpios in question here. Okay, let's see here. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, Monica says 2. Oh, I got you. Okay, Dawn, Virginia. Monica says there are 2. She's got 2 Scorpios in question. Tell me about my younger one, please. Haven't heard from him. Okay, fair enough. What's going on with this younger Scorpio towards Monica? What is going on with the younger Scorpio towards Monica, please? What is going on with the younger Scorpio toward Monica? What's going on with the younger Scorpio towards Monica, please? What's going on with the younger Scorpio towards Monica? What's going on here? What's going on with the younger Scorpio towards Monica? The younger Scorpio. The younger Scorpio. Here we go. The younger Scorpio towards Monica, please. Page of Cups, you will hear from them. 7 of Wands, interesting. 3 of Swords in reverse. This person, okay, so what I get is this. I think you will hear from this Scorpio. This Scorpio is pretty guarded. They've been hurt in the past. 3 of Swords in reverse, all right? They may be healing. That may be one reason why they're a bit guarded with that 3 of Swords here in the reverse. I think this Scorpio, one thing I know, and I know you may have heard me say this before, Monica, Scorpios are amazing individuals. They can be guarded just as a rule of thumb. Okay. Scorpios, one of their challenge spots is trusting people, even if they haven't really experienced heartbreak or pain. They just kind of, they come to the earth sometimes just with this inherent suspicious nature. And then when you take a person with a Scorpio placement and you see them, unfortunately, sadly go through heartbreak or trauma, then they become even more slow to trust and more closed off, seemingly. The 7 of Wands here speaks to that. Somebody that is closed off, guarded, okay, a little bit slow to open up. And I feel like the reason is heartbreak in the past. They may be healing from it with that 3 of Swords here in the reverse. That may be some of this. You will hear from them. That is the very first card out. Let's just get a little bit more on the 7 of Wands and why the Scorpio is keeping distance here, being closed off. I think it's because they're healing or guarded from heartbreak in the past with the cards that I'm seeing that I just want a little bit more information here. What's interesting is this: the Scorpio actually sees a future with you, believe it or not. They want stability. They have a fear of failure. They have a fear of heartbreak here. 6 of Wands in reverse, fear of failure with relationships. They see you guys having potential, believe it or not. With the 2 of Cups, the issue is stability. They really, 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 really want to know where they stand. I kind of am like, where's the Taurus placement, right? Because sometimes that can be a challenge spot for Taurians, right? People with Taurus placements, that's something important to them. They want to know where they are stepping, if you know what I mean. They don't want to step in crap. And Scorpio's the same concern, but it comes across kind of in a different way sometimes. Okay. But yeah. So I think your biggest issue with this Scorpio, I think this Scorpio you've asked about, the younger Scorpio. In fact, I had a Page of Cups, interestingly. But I think the issue with the Scorpio is fear of failure, fear of heartbreak. I think the Scorpio would like something to work out between you two, and this Scorpio sees potential, believe it or not, if that makes sense. I would be very cautious if I were you. Anybody that is healing or has fears is a little bit scary, but it could be okay. I think this Scorpio may be very, 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 very slow to open up. Very slow to open up. Okay. That's what I'm really feeling from these cards. Okay. I hope that helps, Monica. All right. Let's go to, after Monica is Laura H. Here we go. I love that for you, Dawn. Congratulations. That's amazing. That's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. I forgot to refill my water, so I may have to get up in a minute. I'm proud of you. Proud of you, Dawn. You know what? I had that conversation with myself. I said, time to get my shit together and get off the pot and like start living my life. It's funny. I think we're probably on the same page. Maybe we're feeling some similar energies, Dawn. Okay, next up is Laura. Laura H. Gemini, the person on my mind. Can I trust him and will he open up to me? Let's find out. Let's find out, Laura. Let's see what's up. Laura asks, the person on my mind, can I trust this person? Will they open up to me? Let's look at the energies of the person on Laura's mind. Trustworthiness, whether they will be open. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here we go. Here we go. Can we trust this person? What's this person energetically likely to do? What's this person packing energetically towards Laura, please? Let's take a look. Here we go. Hey, stylist. Here we go. What's this person packing energetically? We got here. Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Chariot, 3 of Cups. I think they'll be a bit slow to open up. I don't get dishonesty. I just get slow to open up. Yeah, they will. Okay. All right. Slow to open up, but they will. When I clarified that page of, okay, so I pulled the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, could be a little bit bothersome. Can be, but I just felt slow to open up. And the next card out was the Chariot, which is forward movement. I've got distance cards possibly here or travel. And then I have the 3 of Cups here. I felt like, okay, this could work well. This person may just be slow to open up. And the next card I pulled when I clarified that Page of Pentacles that came out in the reverse was the 8 of Wands, which in the way that I read the 8 of Wands, speedy action, or really I like the word sudden action or communication after a delay. So it's kind of like what I feel, Laura, is that this person will be slow to open up, but out of the blue, they just will. And when they do, it's like, boom, right? Like in your face, sudden. It can be a bit unexpected. At the timing of it can be unexpected, like, whoa, right? I didn't expect you to do this now or open up now. So this is you. Okay. Yeah. Your intuition is on point. There could be distance or travels here. I feel like there's some passionate, this person likes your vibe with the 3 of Cups. There's some passionate, there's some attraction here with that 8 of Wands here. I don't know if this person will ask you to travel. I'm getting strong distance travel cards here, Laura. 2 of these 4 cards are about that. Okay. So very interesting. But I do see forward movement regardless of distance. Okay. And again, they may be acting distant for a little bit of time. I don't really get any red flags. I've only got 4 cards here. I don't really have any red flags here. Is there anything Laura needs to be aware of with this thing? Give me a couple of cards. Is there anything Laura needs to be aware of? Is there anything Laura needs to be aware of? Anything Laura needs to be aware of? I feel like, let's see here. Well, not say anything. Let's take anything. Okay, they're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna predict something. First of all, I think this person is a bit introverted. Okay. Which is not a bad thing. Second of all, I feel like this person is very deep. King of Cups is here. Okay. I feel like that this person, I think there's a good chance that you and this person will develop feelings for each other with the King of Cups here. This could go somewhere. This could go somewhere. I kind of like this for you, Laura. And I'll tell you, I'm like, I don't remember if you told me what the sign is of this person, but I'm picking up heavy scorpionic energy, and I was doing that even before I picked the King of Cups up. And the King of Cups is in the minor arcana fixed water Scorpio, right? So interesting. I don't know. Maybe they got you may not be aware of it. Maybe they've got some sort of 8th house stellium or something of that nature, Laura. I want you to keep me posted. Now I'm invested, right? Hey, Scott, how you doing? What up? Let me get you on the list. You are after Dawn. I've got you on my written list. I will put you on the screen the next time I update the screen, Scott. Okay. I got you, love. How you doing, Scott? Good to see you. My little Aquarius friend. All right. Let's take a look at Tammy M. Tammy M says, let's see here. Let's go find Tammy real quick in my little list. There you are, Tammy M. All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Let's see here. Tammy M is a Gemini with a Sagittarius rising and a Capricorn moon. That's like me. I'm a Gemini sun, Capricorn moon. My rising is Gemini too, but that's interesting. Well, I found love in 2024. Oh, you're Bear Track fan. Okay. I know who you are now. All right. So Tammy says, well, I found love in 2024. Let's look at 2024 real quick. Just some overall energies of romance for Tammy M, please. Overall energies of romance for Tammy M. Overall energies of romance for Tammy M. Overall energies for romance for Tammy M. Overall energies for romance for Tammy M, please. Overall energies of romance for Tammy M. Let's take a look. There's somebody here. King of Pentacles, 9 of Swords in reverse, 6 of Swords. Could be somebody at a distance. I think there's somebody here that might be coming towards you romantically that looks to be a person who may have been through a lot. I feel like this person may even be going through some things at the onset of 2024, moving past some things, but feeling better. Maybe kind of, reaching a better place as far as healing. That's kind of the energies that I have here with the 9 of Swords in the reverse, the 6 of Swords, somebody that's moved past a lot of heartbreak. Okay. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Could be somebody at a distance. Could be somebody that is stable, possibly with money. Okay. Could be somebody with earth or air in their chart. Okay. Yeah. Jess, I don't do any readings with super chats. Follow the directions that are linked at the top of this. You know what though? I'm going to tell you what. I don't think you're interested. I think, Tammy, what I feel like is this. I feel like whoever this is that's coming to, Well, this is funny. All right, I'm going to tell you how I think this is going to go for you, Tammy. I think when you first meet this person, you're going to find them boring. Aren't you a Gemini? Didn't you tell what is your sign again? You're a Gemini. That's why. Don't I'm a Gemini. I'm not throwing off on you, but I know how important non-boring can be, right? And what I feel like is that you are going to first find this person boring. You're going to have your knee jerk reaction is to cut this person out, but there's something that's going to change this for you, and you're going to decide that this is worth not fighting for, but worth taking a leap of faith on. So I kind of feel like, yeah, I don't like boring either, but there's something here about this person. There's you're going to have a change of the way you see this person. Okay. I think when you first meet this person, well, that's boring. But I think this person is going to do something to captivate that Gemini mind. I'm just going to say that. I think it's going to change. So, what I'm going to tell you, Tammy, is this. If you meet someone, remember this, keep this in mind. If you run across somebody and that crosses your path and early on, you got this person is boring. I'm not telling you to fall in love with this person initially, but what I am telling you to do is don't make a rash Gemini impulsive decision like you know how we can be. Don't cut this out immediately. Give this person a minute, okay, and just see if something changes because I feel like you're going to end up taking a leap of faith, if that makes sense. All right, if that makes sense. Okay. So that's what I feel like. So yeah, I feel like there's a good chance there's an opportunity here. It looks like you will take a leap of faith with someone. But I feel like if you're not careful, you could miss that. Okay. So that's what I'm going to tell you. And listen, I'm going to tell you, Bear Track, I'm a Gemini. I feel you. It is hard. It's hard having a Gemini brain. Mental stimulation for us is everything. We cannot stand boredom. We thrive on change and chaos and unpredictability. In fact, we are not happy unless things are a bit chaotic. I mean, I hate to say that, but we just thrive. I know as a Gemini, and I don't know if you're like this, but it's kind of like we're not happy if things are not chaotic. If life doesn't feel like a roller coaster, Gemini's out. That's just the way we are. Like it or lump it, right? That's just how we are. And so I feel you. And, I know we're very impulsive too, and sometimes a little bit quick to cut people out. And that's fair. I mean, it is what it is. But I feel like there's an instance that's worth your time. I'm not telling you to just jump in with this person that you might find boring, that give it just a little time. Okay. Give it just a little bit of time to sit. Okay. Don't misjudge something. That's what I got. That's what I got here for you. So, yeah, I think there will be an opportunity for sure. I think there'll be an opportunity. All right. Next up is Samantha. Did somebody else book? They did. Let me put it on the list. Hey, Sherry, I got you after Scott. Let me do this. Let me update the list real quick, and then I will read for Samantha. You're not lying. Sometimes you have to coach them. You're not wrong. It's one thing to do that. It's another when you have to just train them for the bare minimum. But we're not talking about the bare minimum here. We're talking about, right? We're talking about just training them to be a bit more fun, for lack of a better word. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? You're welcome, Bear Track. You are quite welcome. There we go. There's the updated list. All right. Let me get a sip of water. And then we're going to read for, I forgot. Hold on. Let me change the list up because we are on Samantha. Hang on one second. I added the new ones, but I did not take out the ones I had already read. But Samantha, you are up next. All right, here's the current order. I got ice. You can bet on that. Y'all know me too well, right? There we go. Now, that's the current list. Samantha is up next. Yeah, sometimes people do need a little nudge. All right, let's go find Samantha's question over here. And then, let's see here. Where is Samantha? Here we go, Samantha O. Let's take a look. Here we go. All right, Samantha asks, what is coming up for me in the next few months in love and finance? So those are actually two different spreads, okay? So I'm going to look at love, okay? Because it would be two different spreads. It's too hard to predict within one spread. I mean, it's almost impossible. That's just two different topics, okay? And as we say in our terms and conditions, you can only pick one topic per question. So we're going to look at what is coming up in the next few months in love for Samantha. What is coming up in the next few months for love for Samantha? What does Samantha need to know about romance in the next few months? In the next few months, what does Samantha need to know about romance in the next few months? What does Samantha need to know about romance in the next few months? What does Samantha need to know about love, romance in the next few months, please? What does Samantha need to know about romance in the next few months? The Death card is here, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. It looks like the month will be heavily focused on shadow work and healing in preparation for romance. That is the one and only major arcana. I feel like there is a period of time where you need to be a bit guarded, guard your heart, okay? I feel like eventually, probably past those couple of months, you may slowly delve into something. You may have somebody coming towards you. But I feel like the first thing, I think there's a blockage here. There may be something that needs to end. You may need to do some shadow work to heal, okay? There's a bridge you need to cross here. Okay. With the Death card, that's a transition that you need to make, a transformation card that you need to make. And that this Death card, many times, more often than not, has to do with releasing something, letting something go. And the real way to do that, to let go of that energy, is to do shadow work. I feel like you may have somebody with their eye on you, but I feel like they're going to be slow with that Knight of Pentacles. And I feel like something valuable might be a little bit slowed down because of the need to heal and finish doing some releasing. Okay. So that's what I see in romance in the next few months. That's what I have. That's what I have. All right. That's what I got here. Let's see. Oh, we got a couple of more. All right. So after Sherry is Ariana. And then Jackie did too. And then I never can pronounce this. Aoife. I know that you have booked with me before and you've told me how to pronounce your name, and I'm embarrassed. I do not remember. Yeah, we do very much focus on healing, dear Epha. Okay, Epha. Thank you, Spiral Crystal. Epha, I know that she has told me. All right, I'm embarrassed. Sorry about that. Let's update the list once again. Next up is Anastasia, and then I need to add folks to the list real quick. Sherry S. Ariana. Jackie J did too. And then Epha. There we go. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'll post this. Thanks. I appreciate you being so gracious. Thank you. I'm gonna, you know what, Epha? Everybody, I'll just blame it on Mercury retrograde. It really has nothing to do with Mercury retrograde. But I'm going to blame it on Mercury retrograde. Poor Mercury, right? Mercury retrograde gets blamed for a lot of things that it has nothing to do with. All right, Anastasia. Let's see here. Let's go read for Anastasia. real quick. Where's Anastasia? There she is. All right, here we go. I saw where you said that. Blame away. Checking in on the Aries and the energies that pertain to me, about me by the Aries. Fair enough. Let's see what's going on here for you, Anastasia. What's going on with Anastasia? The Aries as it relates to Anastasia. The Aries as it relates to Anastasia. The Aries as it relates to Anastasia. The Aries as it relates to Anastasia, please. The Aries as it relates to Anastasia. How you doing, Myra? The Aries as it relates to Anastasia. The Aries as it relates to Anastasia. Let's take a look. Rising Phoenix. Here we go. King of Wands. Hell yeah. Hermit reverse. Communication. Hierophant. What you want to know? What you want? How much passion you want? How much communication and commitment do you want out of this Aries? They want to marry you. I think they're ready to take action. This is the card of taking action, right? I mean, it's, look, Anastasia, you probably know this is my favorite card. But I mean, favorite king for sure. But like, this is somebody who is like finding you attractive, wanting to take action, very dynamic energy, feeling confident in this connection with you, feeling confident in what they want, being very attracted to you, taking action right here, communication, popping up, Hierophant. Once again, this Aries feels like you are their person. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Crazy. See if there's anything else. Devil in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. What are they trying to cut? Lovers. They know. Ah, there you go. They're ready for you to make a decision, love bug. Lover's card is about making a decision sometimes. We both know why that card is here, unfortunately. They feel like there's something you need to cut out and release. I think we both know what that's talking about, right? This is from the Aries perspective. I'm just saying. This is the perspective of the Aries. In fact, Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. That was trying to get my attention earlier. This Aries is definitely keeping tabs on you. You know, you were wondering this, right? About whether or not there was conversation with people that you, mutual people that y'all know, right? And maybe watching social media, that kind of stuff. We've talked about that. Keeping tabs on, checking up, seeing what's up, trying to figure out, I believe, if you have done this. Very interesting. That's what I got. That's what I got, Anastasia. All right. Now, I am going to struggle with pronunciation. Help me out, somebody. Lourdes. Okay, I'm just going to say Lourdes because I am going to blow it. I'm not even going to try. Right? I'm just going to call it like I see it here. All right, Lourdes. I know I'm saying it wrong, and my apologies. Here we go. Lourdes asks, will I buy a house in 2024 in the area I am interested in? Aquarius sun and moon and Saggy rising. Okay. Wow. Cool, cool, cool. I love those placements. Love, love, love it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we've got. Lourdes. Okay. Lourdes. Okay. Lourdes. Okay. So I was kind of close. All right. I got you. All right. Let's see what we got here. Lourdes. Will Lourdes find a house and buy a house in 2024 in the area of interest? Will Lourdes find and buy a house in 2024 in the area of interest? Will there be a house in 2024 for Lourdes in the area of interest? Let's take a look. Will there be? Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Star, Ace of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. What I get is this. I think this thing may not be as fast as you would like. I think one of your challenges, I think, to be honest with you, with the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse, I almost feel like you're going to run across some potential things. Like, for example, I'm going to make up hypotheticals. I think you might run into situations where, like, you make an offer and it's not accepted, or something falls through with the deal in some way, like maybe the house doesn't pass inspection, or some kind of blah, where it's like the equivalent of a false start. Okay, except we're talking, in this case, we're talking buying a house, right? So I feel like that your challenge spot for 2024, Lourdes, is remaining optimistic. And what I'm going to tell you with the star card, trust the process, because I feel like you're going to run into a couple of situations that won't work out for one reason or another. What I want to remind you is that is actually working for your good. Okay. This is why I want you to remain optimistic if you have things that have fallen through, because when those things fall through, it just wasn't your house, right? Maybe it was a lemon. Maybe you wouldn't have been happy there. Maybe you wouldn't have been comfortable there. Maybe the neighbors are crap, right? I mean, I'm just making up hypotheticals. And a lot of this stuff you don't know, right, until you get into a house, okay? But I feel like if you'll remain optimistic, I feel like you'll have success in the right timing. I just feel like it may not be as fast as you would like, all right? So I don't necessarily say that it is coming through in 2024. To be honest with you, I feel like there is a possibility you may even be into 2025 because of finding the right place at the right the house. Let me tell you something. Your ideal home may not even come on the market in 2024. Right? So it's about, divine timing, baby. Trusting the process. Okay. Don't try to get so caught up in this has got to happen in 2024. Don't get caught up in that. Okay. Allow things to work on the timing of the divine and what is best for you. Relax, relax, relax. Trust the process. Slow down. Don't try to figure everything out. Okay. That's the message I'm getting for you. To be honest, can I tell you something? Control is such an illusion. I think the sooner you relax, because my major arcana here, they're highly spiritual cards. They're about trusting the process, remaining optimistic, trusting in divine timing, all of those sorts of things. Okay, having faith and the process, and realizing that when things don't work out, it's because they're not supposed to. I kind of, there you go. I feel like that the sooner you relax and say, I'm going to look, and if it's meant to be, it'll work out. And if it doesn't, it won't. And it'll work out when it's supposed to work out. I think that's going to be half the battle right there, is relaxing. That may be actually a blockage, if I just say that. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Want implies you can't have it, because if you stay in this, I really want to move, you won't be able to move, because your universe will say to you, yeah, you do. I'm going to keep you in that energy of wanting, right? That's kind of how that works, right? It's a place of lack, if that makes sense. The word want or need is a place of lack. And that gets tricky. That gets really tricky. I mean, I'm looking at moving in 2024. Okay. And so I'm having to do the very same, the advice that I'm giving you and that I'm seeing for you. I'm having to tell myself, if it doesn't work out, it just wasn't meant to be. Right? Trust the process. That'll never be a bad way to go. All right. So that's what I've got here. All right. Let's go to Raquel. I believe this is Kel. I can't believe I'm doing this, but here we go. I'm glad you're doing this. Hey, Auntie Karen, I want to know if my ex Corey will be reaching out to me if there's any chance for a reconciliation. I trust you and your cards. Thanks a bunch. Roll Tide. Yes, babe. His birthday. He's a Saggy. You're a Gemini. That's a nice match. I mean, that's who knows. It takes the whole chart. December 1st, June 9th. So you're a second decan Gemini. Very interesting. All right. Will ex Corey reach out and will there be a chance of a reconciliation? Let's take a look. Let's take a look for Raquel. All right. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this ex Corey. Did you give me a time frame? No? Okay. Well, what are the energies of Corey reaching out to Raquel? Corey reaching out to Raquel. Corey reaching out to Raquel. What are the energies here of Corey reaching out to Raquel? Let's take a look. Six of Cups. He does miss you, but the Death card is here. Page of Swords. I think there's a trust issue here. I don't see him actually. No, yeah, he's not going to do it. There's obstacles. I'm getting no, 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 no. I think he reminisces. He thinks about you. He has fond memories. Is he doing anything? I've got two big no's. Two big no's right here. Too many obstacles here. This is a done dollar right here. I think trust is an issue. He may feel like, oh, I hate to say this, but he may feel like there's some toxicity here, some selfishness. Okay. All right. That may be the issue, but I don't see it. I don't see it, love bug. I mean, I'm at a place where I got three major arcanas here. Two are telling me Dundala, too many obstacles to these. If they came out, look, if they came out this way, then the answer would be yes. The Death reverse card is a reconciliation card. Judgment in the upright is a reconciliation card. You literally pull both of those, but not in the way you would want. The Judgment in the reverse speaks to too many obstacles here. Death card in the upright speaks to it's a Dundala. The Devil card says there's too much toxicity here, and I don't trust this person. That's Corey talking to us right now. Okay. I miss her. I have fond memories. Maybe there's some love, maybe not, but I ain't doing a damn thing about it. No, major arcanas trump everything, right? Too many trust issues here. That's what I got. That's what I got. That's what I got. All right. Next up is Amanda. I think I may need to update my list too. Let's do that real quick. Well, yeah, it's just shorter. That's cool. Because I've been reading, right? I do. It's one of the cards that can represent scorpionic energy. It can, Judgment, Tower, and Death card, all scorpionic energy. Yeah. Several signs have multiple cards, right? Leo is sun and strength. Yeah, right. Aries is the emperor, and the Fool card can be Aries or Aquarius. Aquarius is also the star card. Pisces can be the moon, the hangman. There's another one, the high priestess. Right. And I will say this, to a degree, trust your intuition, right? And, Sagittarius is often associated with temperance. The Wheel of Fortune, I associate with Jupiter energy. So I always look at that as Sagittarian energy as well. Although Jupiter is a ruling planet of Pisces. One of the, Neptune is like the major player with Pisces, but then you have Jupiter as well. Right. It's kind of like, Mars rules Aries, but it's kind of a minor player for Scorpio. Their major player is Pluto. Right. That's where you get all that suspicious, obsessive, stalker, human lie detector energy, right? You get all that with that Pluto energy, right? Pluto's a very, very intense planet. Very intense. I got to get some chocolate. We're going to read for, hold on a minute. I know, right? There we go. Oh, you're welcome. Capricorn is just the devil. Right, I know. I'm going to tell you, I love the devil card. It represents Saturnian energy, the goat, Baphomet. I'm all about it. It's one of my favorite cards. It's a tough one. Okay. It's a tough card. But, Capricorn is a tough placement too. So I like it. In fact, I'm sitting here looking at the devil card on the bottom of the deck right now. Speak of the devil. All right, let's read for Amanda. Well, that's a long answer, but the tarot cards are actually patterned after the path workings of the tree of life, which is also known as the Kabbalah. And the major arcana, there are 22, represent those pathways between the spheres. They represent parts of the journey of spiritual ascension. And each one of them is associated with, planetary energies. And so this is the one I actually know the most about, believe it or not. I'm not an expert on what I'm about to talk about, but this card represents Capricorn energy, which is the goat. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Baphomet, the deity named the divine energy known as Baphomet rules Saturn. So all of that is, and as you know, like statues of Baphomet often depict a goat. So there you go. There you go. These cards are fucking deep. Let's go to Amanda. You could never finish learning about the tarot, to be honest. Amanda says, a little background. I'm a Leo woman in love with an Aries man, kind of been off and on for 9 months. When it's good, it's the best I've ever had. When it's bad, it rips my heart out. He's 49. I'm 43. We've both been hurt in the past. He comes in the beginning of December strong. Everything goes great. And then out of nowhere, his energy always shifts and I feel left out in the cold. So my question is, what does he want from me? This is probably going to be a lengthy reading. All right, here we go. Hey, Flower G. You're fine, NAS. Go back to 3440. And I don't know if that's going to work going backwards or not. All right. So, Amanda, let's look at this Aries and what he actually wants from you. Let's find out. What does this Aries actually want from Amanda? What does the Aries actually want from Amanda? What does the Aries actually want? What does the Aries actually want from Amanda? What does the Aries actually want from Amanda? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. It's a very, this Aries, to be honest with you, gets distracted. The Aries is coming in a very immature energy. Okay. You will get communication again from the Aries. It's very chaotic. The Aries is really being represented as the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords, in the way that I read, is a it's the most unstable court card in the entire deck. The reason, the Knight of Swords is known to jump into something before thinking about it and then go, oh my God, what the hell have I gotten myself into? And jump right back out. If there is a card in the tarot, in all 52 of the cards, I'm sorry, 78 of the cards, that would be the ghoster, this would be this. It would be this card. By the way, it represents moon sign in the Minor Arcana. But that being said, that's neither here nor there. The reason the Knight of Swords jumps into something and then jumps right back out is because they don't know what they want. And the reason they don't know what they want is because they don't know who they are. They have zero self-awareness. They've done zero work. So to answer your question as honestly as I can, what does this Aries want? They don't even know. They don't know what they want because they don't know who they are. This is a very in and out energy right here, which is exactly what you've described, right? So what I predict is more of the same until you get enough. More of the same until you get enough, right? This Aries, it will come in and then get distracted and go to another place, right? This Aries, I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, is really not that strongly invested, really not deeply invested in this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They're not grounded and they're not really wanting to work on this thing, okay? Just not really grounded. They like the sex a lot. That's one thing they're pretty sure of. The King of Pentacles is here in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse, right? Star is here in the reverse. I don't know that there's a future here. I'll be honest with you. And I've hardly ever seen it where I don't think of the people that are in successful relationships that you know. Did any of them start off in and out, in and out, in and out, where somebody vanishes and they don't know where they are? Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know any either. Okay, I'm just going to say that. So when you're dealing with someone who is in and out and they just kind of pull their energy back and you don't know where the hell, and then they pop back in and then you're like, where'd they go? And no explanation and very flighty. That's your first indication that whatever you're dealing with is not going to crystallize. It's not going to solidify. It's not going to be something that's grounded and stable. And it will continue as long as you allow it. That is what my cards are telling me too. Okay. I know this is really hard to hear, Amanda. I know this is tough. It is. I've dealt with people like this. I've probably been this person myself, to be honest with you, if I'm just being honest. But I think it makes it, I think when you're in that energy and you are that person, you don't realize the collateral damage and how many people you hurt that are around you when you're acting that way. I think you have to experience it in a karmic way. I think it has to come back around to you. Certainly that's my experience. And then all of a sudden I had an appreciation for, oh my God, I have really fucked over a lot of people, right? And so at any rate, I think that's what you're dealing with, Amanda, unfortunately. This is an opportunity for you. This is a big opportunity. Not with this person. No, for spiritual ascension. You can become very powerful if you handle this the right way. If you'll go inside and ask yourself, let me ask you a question, Amanda. I don't know where Amanda is, but Amanda, I want you to ask yourself if you deserve to be treated like this. Do you deserve to have somebody who is in and out towards you over a 9-month period? We all know the answer. I don't have to hear from you because I know what your answer. No, you don't deserve that. All of us at a conscious level know that we do not deserve somebody that's in and out, unstable. We all know that at a conscious level. But there is some reason why you are attracted to a person who treats you like this. Even though you know you deserve better, still you're attracted to them. Your picker's broken. What does this really mean? This means that there is something that is unhealed in your subconscious repressed emotions that you have not processed that makes you settle for people who treat you like shit, even though at a conscious level, you know it makes no sense for you to stick around with this person. That's the difference. That's why the energy in your shadow self dictates your experiences. Not what you know you deserve, it's what you don't know and what you haven't healed because you're unaware of it. That's what's going on with you right now. All right. That's what's going on. That's what I got. All right. And what's sad is you'll keep doing that with different people until you heal. You'll keep having that excitement. You'll keep attracting. It's not really who you attract, it's who you're attracted to and who you want to be with. And you're attracted to a person right now who is crystallizing the very wounds that are already there and making them even more difficult. And the more you keep going down this path, the more wounds you accumulate and the more shit you got to heal, right? And you can save yourself some healing time if you'll just take a break from romance, do some healing before you kind of get back on that, relationship thing, right? Or trying to find romance, right? If that makes sense. I love that, Dawn. That's a tough one. That's it. When we realize that we have been the douche canoe, right? And it happens, right? It happens a lot. That's what I got. Let's go to Amarillis. It's a huge step, and it takes a grown-ass person to be able to even say that. I venture to say that probably 80% of the people that are in my chats and my live streams trashing their ex probably I'm not saying they're at fault. I'm saying they have some culpability in the demise of the relationship. I'd put money on it. I'd put money on it. They just haven't faced. It's hard to face that. Okay, it's hard. I ain't gonna even lie. It's very hard. That's why most people never will. Right? They're just kind of remain in victim mode, and then they stay stuck. Right? All right. Let's go to Amarillis. Me, Gemini. Him, Aries. Currently in no contact. Is there a chance that the no contact will be broken? Let's take a look, Amarillis. Let's see what's up. Will the Aries reach out to Amarillis, the Gemini? Will will the Aries reach out to Amarillis, the Gemini? Will there be communication from this Aries towards Amarillis? Hey, Monique, how you doing? Will there be communication? Oh, I need to update my list. Will there be communication from this Aries towards the Gemini? From the Aries towards Amarillis. Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups, Sun card. You know what's interesting is this. I don't see this Aries doing anything, although this Aries, for some reason, feels like this Aries is closed off. I don't think they want anything. You know what's interesting is this, though. Amarillis, this Aries does see you as a great opportunity. They see you as this is crazy. The Aries sees you as a great opportunity and a very viable connection. They just are closed off to the idea. I don't know why they're pushing you away, why they're so, God, it's like, I think the problem with this Aries is they just don't want a relationship. They're closed off, big closed off. I don't see any communication here at all. Even though they feel like you're the best thing since sliced bread. I think, yeah, look, there's Aries right there. The Aries, I think there's something about, what I'm picking up with this Aries is that the issue here is the Aries feels like they're in control of their life and they don't want to let control go, which is an illusion. Nevertheless, that is their perception. But I think if they were going to be with anybody, Amarillis, it would be you in a heartbeat. It's just they don't want a relationship at all. So I don't feel like you will hear from this person. Okay? That's what I've got. I know, Dawn. Well, that's what I've got here. All right, I need to do an update. Hang on a second. Oh, I got several. Okay, after Epha I've got Natalie here. Natalie K. I have Nancy S. And I have Asthma S. And that's it. Okay. So let's update. You're welcome, Amarillis. You're welcome. Let's update the list, shall we? Let's go update the list real quick. All right, that was Amanda and Amarillis. Michaela, you are up next. Michaela W. All right, after Epha is Natalie K, then Nancy S, and then Asthma S. There we go. I'm going to pin that. Okay, there we go. You're an Aries moon. Yeah, because we talked about you're like my daughter. All right. Next up is Michaela. Can I take a quick break and go get some water that I forgot to get? I'm dying here. I've got ice, but not water. Can y'all give me just a minute? I literally need to walk in there to my kitchen and I get some water. When I'm talking all the time, my throat will get dry. Give me just a minute. Y'all heard me coughing a while ago. I'm like, no, it's not my throat chakra. It's just me needing water. Give me just a minute. I know I got to do that. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back, y'all. And then, Michaela, I'm going to read for you in just a minute, love bug. Come on, Carolina. Come back in here. Come on, get in your bed. Happy New Year to you, Monique. Oh, okay. You're Michaela? Or Arias? I may be saying her name wrong. But yeah, that's my Scorpio pup. She's getting in her bed. All right, let's go next to we're on Michaela. Okay, Michaela says, hold on one second. When is the next serious relationship coming into my life? Okay, so Michaela, in the terms and conditions that you when you clicked that you said you had read and agreed to, when is a something that the tarot cannot answer because the tarot does not have dates on it. So whenever somebody asks something that specifically goes against what my instructions say, I will rephrase your question. So what I'm going to do, Michaela, is find out what you need to do to as far as romance going forward in the future. What does Michaela need to know about romance in the future? What energetically may be coming towards Michaela? What energetically is slated to come towards Michaela? What energetically is slated to come towards Michaela romantically? What energetically is slated to come? Hold on just a minute. What energetically is slated to come towards Michaela energetically, romantically? What are the energies like that Michaela is likely to attract toward her and to be attracted to? Let's take a look. Here we go. What can we find out here for you, Michaela? What can we find out? So I do have a romance person here. I feel like it's going to be, why is this slow? Okay, so I have the King of Cups here. I have the Ace of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Swords. I feel like this person, there might be a person that comes towards you, but for some reason they're slow to offer something. But there's like almost like an explanation from them as to why. Like, I don't get that they're being dishonest. Yeah. I feel, okay, here's what I think. I think you got people coming towards you, but I don't see anything ever materializing. You got a lot of people that are going to be interested in you, but I don't see anything ever materializing. In fact, the outcome is the Empress in reverse. So I feel like you'll have people coming towards you. Okay. I got three different kings here. I don't read gender, but I've got a King of Cups, a King of Pentacles, and a King of Wands. But I've got an Ace of Cups in reverse. I've got them actually stalling out. I've got a lack of growth and expansion here. So I've got people coming towards you, but I don't get a relationship. Not right. I don't feel like energetically, it may be, let's just get clarity on why this Empress is in the reverse. It may be that you're attracting people that are non-committal. I'm going to see. Let's see here. Let's see what we can find out for you, Michaela. Let's see what we got here. Why is this Empress card in the reverse? Why is this Empress card in the reverse? Yeah. You got, see, that they drag their, what happens is they drag their feet, they wait, then there's conflict, and then they leave. So I don't know what's going on here, but there's challenges in your energy. And quite honestly, I mean, what I feel like is that maybe there's something in your past that is unhealed. And that's why you're attracting people who are non-committal or who come in and then there's conflict and then they leave. That's kind of the energy of what I'm getting here. And things don't really get off the ground with the Empress in reverse. Okay. That's like no growth or expansion here. Nothing solid, nothing lasting. I mean, it's what we attract, just so you know, Michaela, what we attract. See, I mean, I've got somebody coming in and then boom, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. It goes by the wayside. And yeah, and then the Four Swords, somebody dropping the ball here. I think there are viable people that are attracted to you, but for some reason they don't stick around. And I almost, and what I'm going to tell you is this, Michaela, I don't know, what's going on as far as, why this is, except what I do. Let me tell you what I do know. What we attract and are attracted to has to do with what is not in our conscious, not what we know we deserve, but what is in our unhealed wounds, which is on our subconscious, which is our shadow self. There is something in you that, and I'm not saying you're bad or something's wrong with you. There is an unhealed wound or some unhealed wounds, maybe all the way back even to childhood. There may be some breakups and stuff that you've not healed from. All of those things are dictating that there is not something substantial that's lasting. Okay. And I don't know what that wound is without really, talking with you in more detail, but that's what I've got here. Okay. And I don't feel like that's going to change until you take a break from romance and do some work, some serious inner work, shadow work, right? I feel like that's the issue. I feel like you got a lot of people coming towards you, but I don't see anything growing. I don't even see anything being a relationship, to be honest with you. In fact, I see one that makes an offer and then drops the ball and says, fuck this, I'm out. And it's like there's conflict that happens, right? So I don't think it's any problem in you being attractive towards people. That doesn't seem to be a problem. It's the staying power. It's the staying power. Okay. And I think you're attracting people who tend to leave. I'm almost wondering if you have some abandonment issues based on what I see them doing to you. Okay. I almost wonder if there's some old abandonment wounds, fears of rejection, fears of abandonment, fears of being alone, that kind of thing. That may be tied to some of the what I feel here. Maybe even some And even though I feel like that you draw people to you, I think you may have some issues where you feel like you're not attractive enough with the Empress in reverse. That could be another area. And it could be a combination of these things. Okay. If that makes sense. So that's what I see here. And I think that's your biggest issue. So the answer, when will you attract somebody? As soon as you decide to step off of the relationship or romance pursuit and invest in yourself, and not until. That's your answer. That's what I have. That's what I have, Michaela. I know that's tough. I know that's tough to hear, but you have much more control over when it happens than you realize. You sure do. We all do. All right, let's go to Rising Phoenix. Let's go to Rising Phoenix. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you. My goodness. Thank you, RP. I would pin that, but I got my list up here. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Anything I need to know? I hope the little one is doing better. Been thinking about her. Thank you so much. I don't know if you know it, RP. She was in the hospital over Christmas, in fact, but she's doing better. And she scared us. I won't bore you with all the details, but it's on my community page. But bottom line, she's doing much better now. And her heart rate is back down to normal. She was running an aerobic level heart rate for about 2 full days straight and gasping for breath. She gave Mama a scare. Anyway. All right. Is there anything that Rising Phoenix needs to know? Is there anything that Rising, thank you, Spiral Crystal. You didn't, oh, okay. Well, thank you for that. I know it's like you feel like she's your little sister. I know that. Both Rising Phoenix and my daughter, y'all, for those of y'all who don't know, they're both Taurians. And it's kind of, I don't know, Rising Phoenix is just, I don't know, she's kind of fam. Right. Anyway, here we go. Anything that Rising Phoenix needs to know. Anything that Rising Phoenix needs to know. Anything that Rising Phoenix needs to know. Anything that Rising Phoenix needs to know, please. Anything that Rising Phoenix needs to know. Anything that Rising Phoenix needs to know. Let's take a look. What does Rising Phoenix need to know? Queen of Cups. Judgment in the reverse. Page of Cups. What's going on? There's an obstacle here, and I don't want to read your mail, but there seems to be an obstacle here. And I think this may be about you and a family member. I think this is about you and your mom. What's the obstacle here? Is there an obstacle in communication with the Page of Cups? I've got Queen of Cups, Page of Cups here. Now, this could be a romance reading, and we could be talking about an obstacle here, but I feel like there's an obstacle there's something between you and your mom, and it may have to do with communication. A miscommunication, possibly, or a communication issue. Yeah, Two of Swords here. King of Cups. 4 of Cups. Rising Phoenix, I think your mother may miss you a lot and may feel like, with the 4 of Cups here, and I hate to say this, I feel like there's a possibility that Daddy has some involvement in this with the King of Cups. What I feel like is this. I think maybe there may have been a misunderstanding or miscommunication, or it could be that your mother feels like you're not in communication enough, and she may have this feeling of being left, like maybe taken for granted, or like that you're not as interested in talking to her. And I know you're very devoted to your mother. I know this. And I can't believe I'm picking this up. All right. But there could be something here, and and maybe involve both parents here with the King of Cups, okay? But I feel like, oh, she FaceTimes you 10 times a day. Okay. Because she feel 4 cups. She may feel taken for granted. She may feel like she bores you. Okay, can I speak as a mom? If she feels, sometimes we feel that way. How about you guys? Right? Sometimes we think, God, my daughter's sick of me, but I miss her so much. I miss her so much, right? But she doesn't like this distance either. That's another thing. She does not. There's this big, 4 wands in reverse on the bottom of the deck. My family's not complete. My house is not happy because my baby's not here. I don't know. God, this is specific as hell. I'm not even going to say anything, Rising Phoenix. I'm not even going to say anything. I don't even have I can't even clap back at you for that. She feels ignored. She feels ignored. She feels like you're working too much and not taking time to. She feels like you're too caught up in your job or work, too busy, distracted, and ignoring her. Yeah, that is a lot. I agree with you, Rising Phoenix. She wants to hear from you, Knight of Swords. 3. She's waiting. She's waiting to hear from you. Okay, Mom, we hear you. She's literally waiting by the phone impatiently. What else does she feel? Look, Empress in the reverse. She don't even appreciate. Oh, well. Thank you, Stretchy. Good for you. Good for you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciate that. I know we are a mess, aren't we, Rising Phoenix? Anything else? Hold on a minute. Anything else we're missing here? Your mother wanted to talk to you through these tarot cards. I'm going to just say that. Your mama coming through heavy. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of money. Somebody's investing in you, by the way, 6 of Pentacles here. What I also feel like, if you've experienced some kind of financial scare or health scare, that's coming back. First card out, 10 of Pentacles. Money. Making it rain. Making it rain, Taurus. But I feel like you're getting a leg up here, investing in you, somebody not giving you like a silver platter, kind of giving you, but helping you out, maybe investing in you, helping you out. This also can be, I hate to say this, but like you may be being included in someone's will or something of that nature, right? Could be family helping you out. This is a gift. This is earned. This is a gift. Okay. Right. So you got money coming from both directions, and you're recovering some money or health, one or the other. Or maybe that's somebody around you, health wise. Could be. Okay. That's what I got. What's your next question? I don't know. We're going to find out though. Well, where'd it go? There you are. Okay, here we go. The Pisces keeps asking me, what are my plans on moving back? I've stopped thinking about her. What does she want from me? No, it's not too long. Well, that's interesting. That's a plot twist. That's a plot twist. What do we got here? Hold What do we got here? What's going on with this Pisces towards rising Phoenix? What's going on with this Pisces towards rising Phoenix? I'm so excited for you. What's going on with this Pisces towards rising Phoenix? What's going on? I know. What's going on with this Pisces towards rising Phoenix? We predicted that. Remember? What, like a year ago? What's going on with this Pisces towards rising Phoenix? King of Swords, Ace of Swords, World Reverse. Okay, what the hell is the unfinished business? Definitely wanting to talk to you. Curiosity. Curious. Wanting to hear from you. Wanting the truth. Ace of Swords. Why the unfinished business with the world in reverse? Why the unfinished business with the world in reverse? Why the unfinished business with the world in reverse? The Star, the Eight of Cups in reverse, but the Eight of Swords in reverse. You know, they want to revisit this. They want to, I think they want to revisit this. Eight of Cups in reverse. I hope this is not a mindfuck, but I feel like this person may see a future with you after all. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune here. Chariot. Knight of Cups. I think there's romantic interest. Definitely wanting to revisit this. Unfinished business. Revisit it. Eight of Cups in reverse. In her dreams only. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is, love. In true fixed sign fashion, just like, look at here. This is what fixed signs will do, folks. That's what fixed signs will do. That man, when a fixed sign tells you it's over, you can take that one to the bank. Right? Dawn, you are up next. Here we go, Miss Dawn. That right there, that's what I keep telling y'all about fixed signs. If they ever write your ass off, you're a done dollar. You're as good as gone. Right. All right. I got to get a sip. I got to get a bite of chocolate. And then we are going to read for Dawn. I need the rest. I'm eating Twix tonight, by the way. I know, stylist. You another one. I know about you fixed signs. Oh, you ain't even kidding, ma'am. And Scorpio might help put you there a little quicker, too. Bull gang. That bull writes you off, baby. It's adios, amigos. Aquarius writes you off. You never existed. Scorpio writes you off, you're dead. Thank you. Scorpio writes you off, you're dead. Taurus writes you off, you don't exist. Aquarius writes you off, you never existed. Poof. What? We need one for Leo. Leo writes you off, you just became a meal for the lions, right? All right. Let's see what's up, Dawn. Dawn says, what are my person's feelings and intentions towards me, and is it worth my time? I'm Cappy, he's Leo. Speaking of Leos, right? Let's see what we got, Dawn. You're out of the kingdom, right? You've been banished from the kingdom. Love that. All right, Miss Dawn, let's see what we got here. Right. Dawn, Virginia. What is this person's feelings and intentions towards Dawn, Virginia? And is it worth her time? What is this person's feelings and intentions towards Dawn, Virginia? And is it worth her time? I love fixed signs. Except for when they write me off. What is this person's feelings and intentions towards Dawn, Virginia? Is it worth her time? Eight of Wands, 10 of Cups, Five of Swords in reverse. Why do I get that? Okay, there's a heavy interest here. Five of Swords in reverse. Is that apology energy? Did this person do something to that they owe you an apology or remorse? If so, if there could be remorse or regret on this person's part. But yeah, they do have passion and they feel like there's a strong chance of a future with you. But the Five of Swords in reverse, that can mean a number of different things. It's not as if it comes out in the reverse, that's much better, because if they've done anything, then they have regret or remorse about it. It can just be that they don't like games, they're not competitive, they're straight up, they're an open book, that kind of thing. It's much more positive when the Five of Swords comes out in the reverse, right? Oh, okay. So that would make sense to you then, Dawn, Virginia. That's somebody that's ready to own their shit if they've done some bullshit. If they've been on that bullshit, right? So, hey, free spirit, hang on just 1 second. Yeah, they say they have fond memories of you and they see a future with you. Flat out. Sweet dreams, rising Phoenix. Pretty straightforward. Didn't you say this was a Leo? I pulled Leo energy here. Can you tell me? Yeah, Capricorn Leo. Sure did. There you go. There's your Leo, bright, shining star, sun card. Free spirit. What name did you book under, Love Bug? What was the name that you booked under? Like the name of the, like when you entered the information in. I can tell you whether or not it is, your thing has been read. I'm going to go ahead and repost the list. Let me say this, free spirit. Here is the list of who is left. And if you don't see your name on that list, it's a good likelihood that I have read for you. Okay. Monique, that's funny. But that's the list right there, Love Bug, free spirit. And look at that and see. Okay. I don't see free spirit saying anything, so I don't know if she can hear me or what. Next up is Scott. You're Samantha. You are at 2940. 2940 is your timestamp, Samantha. 2940. I don't know if that'll work until after the live is over, but you probably would find it by rewinding about 62 or 4 minutes. Okay. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Rewind about 62 or 4 minutes and you should be close around that spot. Does that help? Okay. And by the way, I love your screen name. Free Spirit 333. Woo! Love that. All right, let's go to Scott. What up, Scott? All right, where is Scott? Where you go? There you are. What does January look like for old fat Gutley? I thought it was fat Gully. I just now realized that that's different. That's funny. Crazy mess. Let's see what January looks like for you, Scott. Let's see what we can find out. Jumble good. Let's see what we got. Yep. He's an Aquarius. Scott's an Aquarius. He's another one of them fixed people. Fixed signs. I'm surrounded by fixed signs, right? All right, hang on. To be honest, fixed signs are very different than me. I'm mutable. But I get you. I get y'all. Your logic is different. The way you make decisions is different, but like I get it. There's logic to it. And as long as this Gemini can figure it out and make sense of it, I'm good. Does that make sense? So I find you guys reasonable. All right. What does Scott need to know for January? What does Scott needs to know for January? You ain't lying. You're the dragon. I'm here for it. What does Scott need to know for January? What does Scott need to know about January? What does Scott need to know about January? What does Scott need to know about January? What does Scott need to know? Okay, there you go. What does Scott need to know? You ain't lying. Money. Money. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, good God. You may. Why do I get money, money, money? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You may have somebody coming in, but what I feel like is, Scott, the world is here in look on the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Pentacles. What I feel like, the World card in reverse, and I feel like this is a business reading. Okay, with all these pentacles here. Now, well, it could be family. The World card in reverse, Scott, is about unfinished business. And that can mean anything, something that's not closed out yet. If there is something business wise that is going on, okay, like a pending contract, a pending job opportunity. I know you're self-employed. A pending job opportunity, something out there that's you haven't heard back from, you might be awarded, that sort of thing. Oh no, that's fine. There's nothing wrong. Reverses actually can be better than uprights, believe it or not. No, this is good because I think this has to do with money. I think there is something that is, I think there may be something that is left hanging out there contractually, or a job, or say an opportunity here that is going to go your way in the best way. I mean, you're going to get a lot of financial benefit from whatever this thing is. Maybe there's an ongoing contract. I don't know. Maybe there's an ongoing partnership here, but I don't see that ending. Okay. And it could be a partnership. It could be a collaboration. It could be a contract. It's work related, and it's going to continue to prosper and grow and do well. All right. So I feel like it's ongoing. Okay. Okay. For example, if you get some sort of job, say you get a job, say you get awarded a job, right? Okay. And I feel like it's going to be extended more than what you think it is. For that is one way that the world in reverse could be coming about. With the other cards here. Okay. It's a positive effect, this world reverse, because whatever it is that's unfinished is going to bring you more money. All right. If that makes sense. So, in other words, a way that this could play out would be a contract that extends further, or there's add-ons. Okay. What do you call those things? Change orders, okay, or it could be that, okay, but it's going to be like, but it's going to go, but it's like bigger than a change order. It's going to be like a lot lengthier. Either that, or it's going to lead to something bigger that you're not expecting. Okay, I feel like the partnership will continue to prosper and do well and grow, but for both of you. Okay, I do see that here. And I feel as though with that 10 of Pentacles, that this is putting you in a place where you're going to be able to leave your family sitting pretty well. Like a legacy. It's pretty powerful. Pretty good money reading. Pretty good money. 10 of Pentacles is something that takes you to retirement and even takes care of your family beyond, right? We don't like to talk about that, Scott, but we do want to take care of our kiddos, right? But that's what I know, right? Those brats. I think you'll have it I think you'll be fine too, though. I don't see you hurting for money even before then, if you know what I mean. I just think you walk away from this existence leaving things in a pretty good way for your family. That's not a bad thing, right? I like that though. This is money, money, money. Everything. The best, probably the best 3 money cards in the deck. I'll be honest with you. All in the upright. Okay. But I just feel like there is something here that extends, like some kind of contract, some kind of job. I just feel like that's how this is going to play out with that world in reverse. You got to keep me posted, Scott. You got to keep me posted on that. It's either that or it leads to something bigger, like way bigger. Okay. What you know what you may hmm. Give me a minute, Scott. I do remember. I do remember. This one's better than that one. 6 of Cups. Haven't you known your business partner for a long, long time? Don't I remember that? Childhood friends? That's what this card is. Sometimes, okay, nostalgia. This has to do with you and your partner and just the two of you. God, there's a yin yang between you two. There's a yin yang here that just fucking works. Okay, it just works. And there's just a whole ass vibe between you two. Empress, your business is going to grow, growth and expansion, flat out. There's in a platonic friendship way. There's a deep love between you two, like a brotherly love almost, with the 6 of Cups here. See, yeah, you're right or die. I remember that. And that's who's in this reading. Because when I clarified, okay, because I don't read gender, right? I don't read gender. I pulled these 2 cards, okay? And I'm like, that's Scott and his partner. And this came out between these 2 cards. The card of, things, you guys continuing business together is what I'm saying, right? That's what that means. If this come out, the world in reverse or in the upright, either way can be good or bad. It kind of depends. But in the upright, this can be a cycle closing out, but it's even then it's not like a bad thing, right? But in the reverse, this is like you decide to continue. Yeah, exactly. Like almost like in perpetuity. And when I clarified who this Queen of Pentacles is, I got this. That's your childhood friend. That's your buddy. That's your homie right there. And I knew. And then I got the Empress card and the Temperance card. There's a peaceful vibe between you two. There's a flow. There's a flow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I love that for you. But hey Marie, I'll get you in a minute, love. I will whenever I finish reading for Scott. But Scott, your money cards are way better this month than the last time I pulled for you, Scott. Just so you know, when we got your money message before, your money's even better. You get in your bag. It looks pretty darn good, Scott. You know what you need to do? You need to tap into that January 11th new moon energy in Capricorn. That's good career. That's good career energy. I'm just telling you. I'm going to do a thing for my members on it. I'm telling you. That's some good shit going on. You're an Aquarius. I can't remember your rising sign. But that's what I got. I'm going to add you, Marie, to the list in just a minute. I saw where I believe I see Anthony booked too. All right. Let's see. I got several actually. After Asthma, Marie, I've got 2 for you. You're 12. Okay. I got you. And then Anna S. And then Anthony. Hey, Anthony. Good to see you too. I got you, Anna. How you doing? I hadn't seen you in a minute. You're welcome, Scott. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to update. Sherry, you are up next, and I need to add people to the list. After Asthma is Marie. Hold on, Marie. And Marie did too. And then we have Anna. Hold on. Anna. I cannot type. S. And then Anthony. All right. And I'm going to pin this on the thingy so y'all can see. Edit. Copy. Here we go. Oh, I hope you feel better, babes. I hope you feel better. Well, thank you, Scott. Likewise. I appreciate you as always. So there is the current order. All right, up next is Sherry. Sherry says, should I wait on my Scorpio man? I'm a Gemini woman. Are you here, Sherry? I have a question for you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look at the energies of the Scorpio towards you, Sherry. Let's look at the energies. Oh, you want to know the truth? I break my other glasses. I have several pair. Right. Hey, Sherry. All right, what I'm going to do is look at the energies of the Scorpio towards you, and then you make the decision of whether you think that it's worth your time. Okay. Here we go. What are the energies of the Scorpio towards Sherry the Gemini? What are the energies of the Scorpio towards Sherry the Gemini? One shuffle. Wow. Scorpio loves you. King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. They have trouble expressing it, though. They have trouble opening up. They're not dishonest. I don't get cheater. Let me just show you. King of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. They struggle to open up. Why? Hang on. Why? Two of Swords. Why? I think I know, but we'll find out. I think I know, but we'll find out. What's this Two of Swords about? Two of Swords. Deeply. I've got Scorpio energy in the Minor Arcana too. King of Cups. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Cups. Magician card. So this is the thing. The person really does see you as their person. Scorpio does see you, Sherry, as their person. Two of Cups here. Magician. I think the Scorpio struggles to tell you how they feel. If you guys are in separation or you've not heard from this person, you will. Five of Pentacles and the reverse. Scorpio is not wanting to go anywhere. And if Scorpio is gone, Scorpio wants to return. Scorpio has deep emotion for you. This is literally deep, balls deep. My balls deep in emotion card. It's also Scorpio in the Minor Arcana. Okay. I think the Scorpio has trouble opening up. But what I get with this Magician card, this Scorpio may show you in other ways other than verbally or even being, Scorpios are a tough nut to crack, especially for us Geminis. And Scorpios, we Gemini so verbally expressive, right? If we think it comes. If we love you, we're going to tell you. Probably 100 times a day, right? Scorpio struggles to open up with that. I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that's one of their struggles. Okay, and so, but this is weird. You got to know Scorpio. Scorpio shows you in other ways. Magician card. Probably how you would see this. First of all, I feel like if he's gone, he's coming back around the Scorpio. I will tell you, I've got a card of not going anywhere, wanting to be around you, or coming back around with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, that being said, what you see from Scorpios that I have noticed in my deal, and I've dealt with a lot of Scorpios over the years. What you see and what I feel like the cards are saying is what I know about Scorpio. All right. They can be ride or die. They can be some of the most loyal individuals ever. Okay. They show you how they feel, but they have trouble telling you sometimes. Right. And they show you in a quiet way. It's like a quiet loyalty, like a stability with them, if that makes sense. And wow, Dawn. And I think your Scorpio loves you to the moon and back. I'm just going to be honest, Sherry. There's just this deep, deep ocean of love with that King of Cups. Okay. I just think the Scorpio has trouble really telling you, this is where Scorpio and Gemini trips up. Okay. Gemini wants to hear it. We are the communicator. Tell me, just tell me. And Scorpio's like, whoa, I know what, yeah, just right. Yeah, Scorpios are very quiet. Scorpios are in the background. They don't like to have people make a fuss over them, and they don't like to make a fuss, and they honestly don't like to be noticed, right? And so, but your Scorpio loves you, but you will see it in a different way. But you got to know where to look. What you're going to look for that is that quiet loyalty, that ride or die. That's Scorpio love, the quiet loyalty. They won't tell you. They'll just be there. I'll be honest with you. Scorpio loyalty will help you hide a dead body. Okay. But if they ever write you off, baby, you're dead. You're dead to them. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I want to tell you, and my Scorpios that are listening, can I story time real quick for that? I know people are being patient, but this is story time worthy, because I got a lot of several Scorpios in here. And I'm probably going to get emotional telling this story. Many of you know that my daughter's father is a Scorpio. She's 18. He and I have been divorced since she was a year and a half. He loves his daughter very much. We do a lot of things as co-parents together. Okay. Together. All right. And for the most part, he and I get along pretty well. There are times that we clash, but for the most part, we do pretty damn well. Okay. He loves his daughter to the moon and back. To the freaking moon and back, people. Now, many of you know she was in the hospital over Christmas. Okay. And I watched him in a different way, because I understand Scorpios better and better and better and better and better. And I watched him we did Christmas together for her while she was in the hospital Christmas Eve night. He and I did this, right? We took food, we took gifts, all this kind of stuff. And, in pure Gemini fashion, I'm like, hey, do you like it? Do you like what I got you? I'm such a, verbal person. And what he gave her was a pretty big gift in the hospital. I gave her some big things, but not then. I gave it to her after, when she got home. That's beside the point. What he gave her in the hospital was huge. Okay. And I'm not going to talk about it because there's reasons. But it was a big expenditure. And it was also, there was some significance in the gift as well. Okay. So not only from a dollar standpoint, but also the significance of the gift. And I know you guys don't understand me, and I can't tell you why. And trust me on this. Okay. Just trust me. All right. It's because of what it was, and I can't talk about it on YouTube. Okay. Right. And no, it's not illegal. But that being said, he gave this to her in the hospital, and she opened it. And she cried. It touched her heart. It was very touching, very poignant moment. She was very moved. Of course, I was very moved, big Cancer and Venus, right? And he was almost gotten off with. He you could just tell he wanted to just back in the bushes. And so when a Scorpio does for someone, they don't want to be noticed. They don't do it for that. They just do it because they love. And it's just, they love very quietly. It's not a big, very much, very thoughtful, pay attention to detail, very much so, right? And I know my Scorpios are probably going to get that, but I found gonna get where he was coming from and what he was probably even feeling in that moment, right? It's almost like they just are like, don't notice me, I didn't do it. I wanted you to have it, but it's almost like they would give a gift and be anonymous, right? That's kind of the energy of Scorpios. They truly give unconditionally, right? If that makes sense. So I know that may make no sense to a lot of people, but it's a quietness about a Scorpio. And as much as they, hey Tonia, as much as they really don't want to be noticed, they freaking are, right? They just are. And because I understand Scorpios better, maybe than ever. I'm not saying I got y'all, but I understand a little bit more about you guys watching that, sitting back and watching that and observing her and him. It touched my heart so deeply. Right. It really, really touched me because I knew that was pure Scorpio love. And I thought that was worth sharing. Well, thank you, Dawn. That was pure Scorpio love, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I don't know, but to me, that was one of that moment will be a poignant moment that I won't ever forget. Right. And I don't even say anything to him about it because if I did, he'd be like, what? I don't know what you're talking about. You know damn well what I'm talking about. Right. But that's what he would say. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking. I don't even remember. What are you talking about? You know. Right. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, I thought that was worth sharing. I thought that was worth sharing. Right. Such a Scorpio moment in the most beautiful way. But that's what I had for you, Sherry. I hope that helps. Next up after Sherry is Ariana. I think I need to update my list. Let me see. I do. I think I do. Yeah, I got one. I got Tonia. Here we go. I got you people figured out a little better than I used to. Let's just put it that way. There we go. There's the update. Hey, Kelly Kel, I have done you, Raquel. Your timestamp was at 44. I don't know if it will work since I'm still live. If not, you would need to go back about 72 or 3 minutes backwards, if that makes sense, Kel. Okay, so try that. All right, next up is Ariana. Here we go. Ariana says, who's coming in my love life in 2024? What's coming in my love life in 2024? What can we expect? Good question. All right, let's take a look, Ariana. You and me both, Anastasia. I think they're the most endearing people. I just do. They're just cute as hell. All right, here we go. What is coming in romance towards Ariana in 2024? What is it? Give me an early peek at Ariana's love life in 2024 and what she needs to know. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. You're welcome, Sherry. Thank y'all for listening and putting up with my blabbering. Let's take a look. What does Ariana's love life look like? What does she need to know for 2024? How does 2024 look? And what does she need to know? Tell us anything we need to know about this for Ariana. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords in reverse, High Priestess in the reverse. I think you're going to take a period of time of holding your cards close to your chest. You may be a little bit closed off for a little bit. You may be in healing mode. The Nine of Swords in reverse kind of tells me that. The High Priestess in the reverse. Why is that here? I feel like there may be something here on over. I love that teacher's grasshopper. I love that. What's here with this High Priestess in there? Okay, yeah. Okay, what I feel like is this. I feel like, Ariana, that there is a bit of a period of time where you are in healing mode for a bit. Okay. And I think, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. I think you may be a little bit closed off for a little bit. Okay. A little bit guarded in this healing mode. You should be if you're healing, right? So that's okay at that point. And then I think you start to kind of feel better. Okay. You start to see light at the end of the tunnel, feeling more optimistic. And then I think you kind of come out of your shell a little bit. Okay. You come out of this healing mode a little bit and you've got options coming. And I do feel like one of these options you may actually end up with. It looks like there's a stable option here, but I don't feel like this is soon in 2024. I feel like this is later. Okay. I feel like this might be later. Okay, I do feel that with that, even being pentacles, there is stability to that, but it also is later because I feel like you may take a little bit of time off from romance and maybe go into hibernation even a little bit, not from the world, but just from romance, right? Yeah, you do have a relationship. Look, you are going to commit to this person. I feel like this is late in 2024. I may be wrong. I don't have I don't have a calendar. Okay. It's somebody very attractive. There's a lot of passion and emotion here. That's what I got. Even here, coming out of hermit mode. There you go. Right. So, yeah, that's what I think. Right. Well, every sign has its challenges and its good points. Look, when the Scorpios start Scorpioing, and I'm not trying to pick on y'all. It can be irritating, but you know what? When Geminis start Geminiing, we can get on y'all's nerves too, and I get it, right? Every sign has its challenges, but they also have some beautiful parts, aspects of those energies as well. Definitely worth knowing for sure. That's what I got, Ariana. We are about to read for Jackie. All right, let's see what's up with you, Jackie. Jackie booked 2 readings. What do we got for you, Jackie? 2 questions, I mean. Virgo Sun, Gemini Moon. Do you see a positive career change early in 2024? And then on the relationship side, still my Pisces ex of 27 years, but not sure if there's a future together with him. Married, divorced, still together, or will there be someone new? Okay, let's see what we can find out. Let's see what we can find out, Miss Jackie. I'm going to get a sip of water. I have a big piece of ice. All right. What do we see career-wise for Jackie the Virgo in the early part of 2024? What do we see in early 2024 for Jackie career-wise? Wow. Okay. You look, this is trying to get my attention. I see a cause for there's something you're going to be celebrating. There's something new here. You're taking a leap of faith. Yes, to answer your question, yes, I see a positive career change. You are going in a different direction. This is going to relieve a lot of stress, right a lot of wrongs. You may have more than one option here. You've got a decision here. You know what this is telling me? Don't take the first thing that crosses your path. This is telling me not to take the first thing that crosses your path. There's the outcome. But I feel like don't take the first thing that crosses your path. Okay? Be careful of that. I'm also getting read the fine print. I almost feel like hold off making a decision until after. I normally do not give this advice, Jackie. But I'm going to well, you're a Virgo, Gemini. Okay, you're very mercurial. Hey, Jackie, you're very mercurial. Okay, because you've got Virgo Sun and Gemini Moon, right? This is telling me to tell you to not make a decision until after Mercury retrograde shadow period is post shadow period is over. Okay. Be careful, because I think you may end up in a situation. I'm also getting read the fine print, and I'm also getting make sure you understand all the details. But I feel like telling you that the first thing that crosses your path may not be the better option. Okay. Don't settle for less than what you're looking for. There is cause to celebrate. You are going to be celebrating something. The money looks good with it. But I feel like there is going to be something else crossing your path, and it's going to be tempting, but there's something about it that's not going to sit well with you. And your gut is going to tell you that. Okay. Trust your gut. That's what I've got here as far as career. That's what I've got. Now, let's talk about romance, the second half. So, let's see what we see with the Pisces, the ex-Pisces, married, divorced, but still together. We're going to look at that. And the second half of your question, will there be someone new? How I read for him is going to answer that question. Okay, actually, I'll be able to do one spread, and I'll be able to tell a lot from what I get on the energies with the Pisces X. All right. Give me the energies of the two of these together. Hang on. Is there a future together for these two? The Virgo and the Pisces. Is there a future together? You know, you guys are opposite signs. Is there a future together for these two? That doesn't mean anything bad or good. It's just an observation. Is there a future together for this Virgo and ex-Pisces? Is there a future? What does the future energies look like here? What do the future energies look like between Jackie and the ex-Pisces, please? Jackie the Virgo and the ex-Pisces. Jackie the Virgo and the ex-Pisces. Future. What does it look like? Give me 3 cards. Knight of Wands in reverse, 8 of Wands in the upright, 2 of Swords in the upright. Communication problems. I think you've got a lot of stop-start, to be honest with you. I think there's a lot of sexual energy here, but there's communication problems between you two, or blockages. Okay. And I feel like there's too many roadblocks. There's obstacles here, possibly communication. Okay. Or possibly even lies. Your Pisces may not be trustworthy. I'm going to be honest with you. With the Knight, I'm going to tell you, I pull my player card. When the Knight of Wands comes up in the reverse, that's sometimes as a player. Sometimes somebody loses interest and then picks up and then loses interest again. Okay. I will feel that way. I do feel that way. So do I feel like it's going to go anywhere? No, but I feel like there's good sex. Will there be somebody else? Not until you heal from the Pisces X. I don't have to pull cards on that. So you kind of get 2 for the price of 1 on that second reading. Not till you heal. I don't think the Pisces and you have a future. Okay. I just don't. I feel like, and I don't feel like there is anybody else new that is lasting or viable, because you've got to release fully. The Pisces, get away and release fully and do some shadow work and heal from that 27-year marriage. That is going to take you some time. Okay. It won't be easy, but until you do that, you won't have a new person that is viable. You might have people come in your life. You may commit, but it won't be lasting. It won't be a sustaining, stable situation. Right. So that's what I got here. That's what I got here. So if I had to say, based on the cards I've pulled for you, Jackie, 2024, from a romantic standpoint, romance should be on the back burner. Investment in yourself and doing shadow work and healing and working on integrating those unhealed emotions that are causing you to be with a person that there's really not a future with, right? And you gotta really do some healing before you can even think about romance. Okay. So that's what I got. Okay, Epha, what is up? Here we go. Sagittarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Leo Rising. How is the Virgo man I'm spending time with feeling about me right now? All right, let's find out. What are the Virgo's energies towards Epha the Saggy? What are the Virgo's energies towards Epha the Saggy? Thank you so much, Epha, for being patient. Epha. Thank you so much, Epha. What are the Virgo's thoughts, feelings about Epha, the Sagittarius? Give me the Virgo's energies towards Epha. Let's take a look. The Virgo's energies towards Epha, please. The Virgo's energies towards Epha. King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Tower reversed. So the Virgo has some investment. The Virgo also has some fears. Virgo may feel a little bit overwhelmed. Why? Thank you, Jackie. Why does this Virgo feel overwhelmed about this? Fearful. Virgo has some investment. They've got a dog in the hunt. Do you know what that means, Epha? They're invested. They do have love for you. Queen of Cups. But fears. Seven of Swords here. Five of Cups in reverse. This is the thing. The Virgo has some fears, some trust issues. All right. He's a very nervous lad. Oh, that's funny. The fears are from the past. Okay. Trust issues. They're going to be very slow to trust you. There's fears of disaster here. Okay. They do have love for you. They have investment. Okay. I don't see them really going anywhere. They're just afraid of heartbreak. Okay. They're afraid of disappointment. They're afraid of disaster. I think the feelings overwhelm this Virgo, to be honest with you. Okay. If that makes sense. Yeah, it's the past. It's the past. It's the past. There is okay, this is gonna seem weird. The Virgo actually, I believe, is in their feelings pretty deeply. But I think the Virgo is going to be keeping you at arm's length. Queen of Swords. I don't think this Virgo even wants to open up about how they feel and tell you how they feel. I think the fear scares this Virgo. I think they would like to take a leap of faith with you and take this to the next level. But I think there's a lot of fear in the way, and it's past energy all day long. And I'm not saying, I don't know if it's a past heartbreak. It could be childhood trauma or anything. But there's a lot of avoidant energy here with the Tower in reverse and the Queen of Swords coming out with that. Okay. And then you've got this, fears of somebody doing something shady to them. All right. Overwhelmed with the Seven of Cups. All right. I almost get that even though this Virgo has feels for you, I get that they're going even though they have deep feelings with this Queen of Cups here, with the Seven of Cups, I almost get that they're not going to they're going to be non-committal. Which is crazy because they're invested as hell. They're balls deep in emotion. And what's crazy, and when you're in this energy yourself, you can't see this. But what's crazy, what makes no sense, and even though people do this, but it makes no sense. It's like they feel like if they don't commit that they won't get hurt. But what they don't realize is they're already emotionally invested. They're going to get hurt whether they commit or not. And they're actually more likely to lose you if they fart around like this, right? But there you have it. There is the insanity that comes with unhealed wounds, right? So that's where I'm at. Does your Virgo love you? I think if they don't, they will. I think their feels are pretty deep. The problem is fears, and I don't know that that's ever going to change. I don't know that that's ever going to change. This is pretty strong in this reading. It's pretty strong. I think the Virgo is going to, I think eventually the Virgo might commit, but at the end of the day, I feel it. See, I think this Virgo is going to maybe even waffle on the commitment. I don't know how stable this is. You know what I really think? I think you're dealing with somebody with avoidant issues, okay, stemming from abandonment issues, okay, and their unhealthy attachment style is avoidant. And I think they love you to the bone and back, but I think he'll push you away in spite of that. Avoidance will do that because in their mind, they've already decided it's going to go by the wayside anyway. Let's go ahead and get it over with. I've been in that energy. I know how that rolls. It sucks ass, and it sucks ass to be on the other side of it because trust and believe it is an emotional roller coaster for the other person. That's what I got here. That's what I got, Epha. That's what I got. I hate it. You're welcome, love bug. And I'm sorry. I wish I had better for you. All right, let's go to Natalie. Oh, somebody booked. Hang on. After Tonia is Diana. All right, here we go. Let's update the list real quick. There we go. There we go. All right. Next up is Natalie. Let's find your question, Natalie. Let's go to my list. Natalie K. Okay. 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 We're going to find out what the potential is here. If you feel, I'm going to talk in general terms. If you feel a karmic pull, sometimes that can be a plutonic obsessive energy. Anytime you feel a pull, that's not healthy. Let me just preface this reading with this, Natalie. Anytime you feel any kind of a pull, that's not healthy. That's more obsessive. It can be caused by plutonic energy between your synastry, which you would not know. And I would not, know without looking at the chart. And that's not a service I offer. But I can tell you, regardless of what Pluto is doing in a synastry, anytime I read questions like, I feel a karmic pull, boom, right there. Right there. This is not healthy. This is not a healthy connection. It's obsessive. Okay. It is love. You're not going to feel a karmic pull. It very well could be a big lesson. Probably is. Okay. Anytime you feel a karmic pull, all right, where it's something you just can't fight despite your best efforts, that sort of thing, that is going to definitely be a lesson and not a lifetime. Okay. I can tell you that without pulling cards, but we are going to pull cards because you've asked me to, but you've actually told me more than you may realize. Okay. But we're going to see if there will be communication in the future and if there is any potential here for you, Natalie. All right, let's look at the energies between these two going forward. The energies of that one toward you, Natalie. The energies of that one person towards Natalie. What are the energies here? What are the energies here? What are the energies here between you two? Let's take a look. Six of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. I don't think it has long-term legs. I think there will be some movement. It's going to be slow and draggy. There's a fondness towards you. Okay. I think this person may in many ways miss you, but does it have legs? No. It doesn't have anything lasting. Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. Eight of Swords in reverse. This person actually tries very hard not to think about it. I don't think it has any stability. I don't think it has any stability. They try very hard to push this down. There's a lot of repressed emotions here on the part of the person that you've been asking about with the Eight of Swords in reverse. A lot of unhealed wounds. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. I think this person will come towards you and then back off again. I think you'll have some more in and out energy. In fact, I think what you'll have, Yeah. All right. I'm going to say something here. Never have I ever seen a connection that was a person was hot and cold. One of the people was hot and cold, where suddenly things just worked out. There's a reason people are hot and cold. It's because they have unhealed wounds. And until they heal those wounds, they'll never be anything other than hot and cold. And the reason that we tolerate someone that is hot and cold is because we have unhealed wounds within us. And that is the karmic pull that you feel. Okay. That is the karmic pull. And it is karmic because there's a big lesson here. The universe is absolutely using this experience to get your attention, to tell you that you've got unhealed wounds. And so what the universe is asking you is to take a step back and ask yourself why you are even tolerating hot and cold. Okay. And, we have a sense that someone is good. That doesn't, I'm not saying that this is a bad person. I would never say that. I'm saying this is a person that has a lot of unhealed wounds that would bleed on somebody who did not cut them. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that, and you talk about pride and ego. That is another sign of somebody very, very protective. Okay. They're protecting unhealed wounds, but they don't even realize it because this is in their subconscious. And in your subconscious, see, consciously, you don't deserve hot and cold. You deserve better than that, Natalie. But there is a reason that you keep allowing this to continue. And what it is this: your subconscious beliefs about what you deserve are in contradiction with what your conscious knows. And your subconscious is the one that wins. And that is where your repressed wounds are, that is causing you to accept what you consciously know is unacceptable behavior. So you are absolutely spot on that you would feel a karmic pull here. Okay. And that is why. That is absolutely why. That's what I got here. That's what I got here. There's a lot of reasons why we feel pulled to each other, why we get confused. Sometimes Neptune can be playing games between the two of you. But the bottom line is this: all of those energies come together to try to get our attention to fix ourselves. So whether or not it's that going on or not, it is definitely something that you are supposed to ascend. This is actually a great opportunity for you, Natalie, to work on yourself and to gain a lot of power. Okay. All right. Next up is Nancy S, and she has combined two topics in one question, so I get to pick one. Nancy S asks, what is next for me in love and money? We are going to read for love. All right, here we go. The description specifically says one topic. Love and money, that's two topics. What is next for Nancy in love? What is next for Nancy S in love? What is next for Nancy S in love? Did you guys go to sleep? Nobody's talking. What is next for Nancy S in love? What is next for Nancy S in love? You have somebody here. You got past energy here trying to come in, possibly. My cards are telling me it's something to avoid. Okay. It would be a disaster to avoid. My cards are telling me that you need to set some boundaries with this person and heal from this person. Okay. Queen of Swords. That you can't trust this person. They're shady. Okay. The past person. Okay. The cards tell me you need to heal. This is a card of self-healing, right? But I almost feel like, I don't know if this person is coming in or if it's just that the energy is showing up because you're not healed from it yet. But it's time to release this. It's time to release this energy. Okay. I don't know if you're hoping for this ex to return or if you've not healed from it. It could be either one, right? You've been avoiding. Okay, so have you, my thing is this. I see you say you've been avoiding, and that's fine. I'm not saying you want it back. That's not what I mean. What I'm saying is there are unhealed wounds, and that's why you got the lingering energy. And I think, quite honestly, you may even have some fears here, right? And I think you don't realize it because it's in your subconscious. That's what it's telling me. You're not even aware of it, but you've got some unhealed wounds. And I would say love down the road. Oh, okay. No, okay. I'll refund your reading then. I can tell you right now, you're going to be caught in a trap of a repeating pattern until you heal. But I'm going to go refund your money right now, Nancy. Okay. Because you're not going to negate my reading and sit here and argue with me because I know my cards are right. And I'm not going to sit here and waste my time reading for you. Okay. Let's go refund that real quick. We're not going to do that, Nancy. In fact, I'm going to block you from my channel as well. Okay. You're blocked. Your comments can no longer be seen, and I am going to refund you. All right. We don't do that here. Okay. If you didn't want my advice, you didn't need to ask for it. Here we go. Let's refund. Do a refund for you. Issue a refund. Here we go. And I am going to refund your money to you. There you go. Have a nice life somewhere else. That's what boundaries look like, people. There you go. Bye, Nancy. All right, here we go. No, you didn't break any rules. You didn't break any rules, Stretchy. You didn't break any rules at all. All right, next up is Asthma. Let's go update the list real quick. There we go. All right, here we go. Asthma. Let's take a look at asthma. Asthma says, what's coming to me career-wise? I'm applying to several jobs, but no luck. Let's see what things look like for you, sweetie. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Teacher's Grasshopper. That's so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you so much. Very sweet of you. Thank you so much. All right, next up is asthma. What's going on career-wise for asthma, please? Is there anything on the horizon for asthma in the career front? Let's look and see what we can find out for you. Let's see what we can find out for you. Here we go. Is there anything career-wise? And if not, what does asthma need to know? Let's take a look. Yeah. Yeah. What I get is this. Okay. One thing I want to talk to you about, fear. I do feel like that's some of the blockage, but yes, what I got is a blockage here, but opening up. And I think the problem is fear of failure, fear of not having success when it comes to finding something. I want you to work on that. But yeah, definitely passionate. It's going to change your life. It's life changing. Ace of Wands, this is something new. Passionate new beginning. I think you're going to feel very passionate and exciting about the new job. Yeah, definitely. Tell me a little bit about it for asthma, please. Tell me a little bit about it for asthma. Tell me a little bit about it. You know what I get? Don't tell people what you're doing. Don't talk to anybody about your job hunt except people that absolutely need to know. All right? Don't talk to people. Remain optimistic and trust the divine that this is going to work out. Your best days are in front of you, but I want you to know that. I want you to know that. You don't need me to know that. I want you to know that. Okay. It's important for you to have belief and trust the process and relax. It is absolutely your best days are in front of you. Your best days are in front of you. I feel that. Okay. I feel that very strongly. Hey, Maria, I got you. All right. That's what I got. I need to read. You're welcome. You're welcome, love bug. You are welcome. Next up is Marie. We have Marie, and hold on, let me do this. Let me make sure I've got this right. Maria B. Okay, I'm going to do this. Okay. You are quite welcome, love. I hope that was helpful. Is it Maria B or Maria D? Maria B. Okay, you missed. Okay, all right. There we go. There we are. Okay. Let's do Marie. Marie has 2 questions, and let's read for Marie. Okay, Marie has 2 questions. Let's see here. Okay, let's take a look at the Aquarius male and see what's going on. You want to know if the Aquarius male is spying on you and you're a Scorpio female. Let's take a look. Thank you, Anna. You're so sweet. Very sweet of you. Does this give me the energies of the Aquarius male and what, if anything, is going on towards the Scorpio female? The energies of the Aquarius male towards the Scorpio female. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Here we go. The energies of this Aquarius towards Marie, please. The energies of this Aquarius. What can you tell us about this Aquarius towards Marie, the Scorpio? Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Cups in reverse, Empress in the upright. It's kind of interesting because this Scorpio, I don't really know that they're spying on you. They find you attractive for sure. They see value in this connection. Let me go back and see here. But I don't really. Yeah, oh hell, you ain't wrong. Scorpio. Why do Scorpios always know? You know, didn't you, Marie? He is spying on you. He wants a future with you. You ain't even kidding. Yeah, he's spying on you. And this shocks the shit out of me, too. I didn't expect this. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, he spies on you. Look, he's spying shit. But listen to me. I'm going to tell you what, Marie. I was all prepared to say, well, Aquarians. No, apparently this one is spying on you. You ain't wrong. This Aquarius wants this. I'm going to tell you that right now. They do. They see a future here. The Empress card, Queen of Pentacles here. There's something here that the Aquarius wants to overcome. I don't know what that is. I've got the 5 of Cups in reverse, but that's a little minor arcana here. There's like something here that the Aquarius wants to overcome. I don't know if this makes any sense to you or not. There's some hurdle here. Maybe some drama, conflict that they're dealing with right now. They want to see that calm down. All right. I am getting that, if that makes sense. That's what I got here. Let's look at your second question. What was it again? Let's go back. How is my Scorpio ex-best friend of 14 years doing? We had a fallout. Let's check in on the Scorpio ex-best friend. Scorpio ex-best friend. Marie's ex-best friend. Marie's ex-best friend. Let's check in on that. Let's check in on that. Marie's ex-best friend. Marie's ex-best friend. I think your best friend is struggling right now. I think there may be some issues that have your friend drained. Okay. Very drained. But I feel like they are going to overcome it. They are going to recover. This may be energetically drained. It could be tired, but there's some toxicity around this person that's got them drained. I do think they'll overcome it. I think they'll get better. It could be financial. It could be affecting their finances. I think they're going to get better, but I'll be honest with you. I think your ex-best friend is going through a rough time. Okay? I really do feel that way. I think your ex-best friend is going through a rough time right now that they will recover from. They will do better. They will start to feel better. Yeah, this is something to do with family or money. Okay, and I do feel like I think you're going to hear from them, Marie. I think you may hear from this person. They want to break the ice. I think they're a bit guarded. Okay, I do feel like they're guarded. They're a little bit hesitant about reaching out, but I think they're going to. I feel like I think they want to talk to you. I think you'll hear from this person. All right. There may be a grudge here that is pretty difficult to overcome, but at the same time, I feel like you're going to hear from this person. They are going to be okay, but I think they've been going through a rough time. I'll be honest with you. All right. That's the energy that I'm picking up, love. All right. Thank you, Teacher's Grasshopper. Let's go to, who are we on? Anna. Hey, Anna Banana. All right, Anna. Let's see what we got here. Anna says, so, all right, you've asked for two different people, and we specifically say one person per question, okay? Because if otherwise, it would be impossible for me to tell if it was Danny or Vlad that I was picking up, okay? So I'm going to read about Danny's intentions toward you, all right? Danny's intentions toward Anna. Danny's intentions towards Anna. Danny's intentions toward Anna. Danny's intentions toward Anna. Danny's intentions toward Anna. Danny's intentions toward Anna. Give me Danny's intentions toward Anna, please. Danny's intentions towards Anna. Let's see what we can find out. Danny's intentions toward Anna. Ace of Wands, the Sun, the Queen of Wands. Pretty straightforward here. He sees you as a level up. He sees a future with you. I feel like there's an offer here. There's a lot of attraction here, but it looks like a solid future. There's a lot of potential with Danny. A lot of potential. He finds you very attractive. He feels like you're a level up. Look, Chariot card forward. He ain't playing. He is not. Anna, he's ready to move forward. In fact, I pulled this is Cancer in the upright. Okay, the Chariot card is Cancer energy. It's also forward movement. Could be distance here. He don't care. He don't care. He coming. He's solid. He's solid. Danny's solid for you. That was straight up. Straight up. Damn. That was straight. I tell you what, since that was so quick, I'm going to read for Vlad for you. We'll do that for you. What is Vlad? Where is Vlad towards Anna? Where's Vlad towards Anna? What is Vlad towards Anna? What is Vlad towards Anna? Vlad towards Anna. I'll just pull one real quick for you on Vlad. The Hierophant. Five of Wands. Knight of Swords. This is not as stable here. Okay? This is not as stable. I think there's a lot of obstacles here. I think this person is unstable. I think that's the biggest problem. This person may be a bit dramatic. You feel like he just, oh, okay, yeah. The first card out was marriage, Anna. The first card out was marriage. And then there's chaos, this person being very unstable, kind of in and out, and then obstacles between you two. Right? If that makes sense. I got you, Marie. I got you. Yeah, marriage. But again, chaos ensues right after. I'm not crazy about Vlad like I like the Cancer. I like Danny the Cancer. That's my pick by far. There you go. I gotcha. Next up is going to be Anthony. Let's see what we have here. You are welcome. Hang on a minute. We're getting close to being caught up, you guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you can definitely ask. Hold on just a minute, I'll tell you. I am using Gilded Tarot Royale. You too, Anna. Thank you so much. Gilded Tarot Royale. There you go. That's the deck I'm using. Flowery. Oh, okay. We'll find out, Stretchy Recoil. We'll find out. I need a sip of water, though. Next up is Anthony. Stretchy, what name did you book under? I know you're a member, but I don't know who the hell you are. I think you may have changed your name. You have to tell me who you are. Oh, okay, you're in. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see. Hold on a minute. Let me see here. You're a Capricorn moon like me. Financial question. I'm doing a good job trying new opportunities and slowly increasing the discomfort, which fuels my journey for sure. But I'm not afraid of manifesting abundance. Okay, I'm afraid of those who stand in my way. How relevant is my focus on money in spite of my true feelings towards loved ones, enemies, and the difference? Okay. So, Anthony, what I may do, hold on a minute. I'm going to read this and think on it while I eat my chocolate. Hold on 1 minute, because I want to think on this a little bit. So, to be honest, Anthony, I don't know that tarot can help you. If I pull cards, maybe the tarot could give you some advice of how to balance this. Okay, maybe that's what I need to do. Because if I'm understanding you correctly, balance between manifesting money and manifesting romance seems to be the overall issue. You tell me if I'm right, if I'm interpreting that right. You're afraid that one will get in front one will, I feel like you are afraid that one will interfere with the other, right? Tell me if I'm understanding you correctly, Anthony. I may be wrong, and if so, I do apologize. Oh wow, teacher's grasshopper, that's crazy. Yeah, I think it's okay because what I think I can do. mm, no, not really. I mean, no more so than any other reading. No, this would be specific to you. I'm almost wondering if I could better answer you myself. But I'm going to pull cards for you because you booked a reading with me. You know, being a Capricorn moon, we are very focused on money and money manifestation. I understand. And sometimes it can feel a bit obsessive, right? If we're not careful, right? So I'm almost wondering if the balance that you seek or that you need to find is not between money and romance. That can get out of balance. We know that. But I almost think the balance needs to be, I think you need to take money and money manifestation alone. Let's just take that one topic for a minute by itself, right? Okay. So okay. I think I'm starting to. All right. So part of it was to change my focus off of romance, but I also wanted to learn stability and adjust to the human game the way it must be. All right. If you feel like you're overly obsessed with trying to manifest romance, shifting your focus to money is not going to help. What you must do, because what you're really doing, if you have a little bit of an obsession, and you even mentioned that, obsessions towards with deeper romance, okay? That obsession, believe it or not, is a form of addiction. And if you shift that over to focusing on manifesting money, you're just shifting your addiction. You're changing your DOC, if you will. Right now, your drug of choice is romance. Yes, it can be an obsessive energy. I've done that, okay, when we get out of balance. So rather than shifting your focus over from romance to money, you need to shift your focus off of breaking the obsession, period. Okay. So manifestation can be great, but what really needs to be the central focus, period, is internal, is you. And the fact that you're using words like obsession with manifesting romance, okay, that tells me you're out of balance within yourself, okay? You're overly focused on something external, romance, and not focused enough on Anthony and Anthony's soul and Anthony's ascension. And that's where you're out of balance, okay? And if you're in an truly obsessive energy here, You are using romance as an unhealthy coping mechanism. And what you are doing is you are numbing, you are using this as a distraction to keep from facing some unhealed wounds. Okay. So, what I really feel like you need to do is go cold turkey on romance and break the obsessive energy. And the only way to do it is to go cold turkey, right? It's kind of like, laying down any other habit, right, that is out of balance for you. So I think rather than trying to shift your focus from romance to money, because you're just changing your drug of choice, is all you're doing. You need to change your focus to you and look at what you are using. Hold on a minute. Why you feel the need to, be so obsessed with something externally, right, to that point. So I feel like that is your biggest issue. Okay, Anthony, and I'm going to pull some cards for you. But I think you have actually, you talk about adjusting to the human game. I think you have done I think you have gone to the other extreme on that. I think what you need to do is adjust to the spiritual side. Okay. I think you're out of balance. I'll be honest with you. Your focus is too much on the human game, the external, to be honest with you. I think that's the issue here. All right. I'm going to pull some advice for you, Anthony, and then we'll pull for Tonia. All right. Let's see what we can find out for you. Yeah, see, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're obsessed with romance. That's the issue. You need to learn to be single and stable on your own. You need to put romance on the back seat, okay? That's number one. Yeah, it's not the time for romance. Lovers in reverse. It is not the time to pursue. Romance needs to go on the back burner forever. You've got some unhealed emotions that are repressed. It's time to do some shadow work. It's time to look at why you are so obsessed with manifesting the strong need and obsession for romance and that sort of thing. And that there's just that, and that's what I get. And you're out of balance here. Justice in the reverse. See those scales? They're in the reverse. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that helps, Anthony. I hope that helps. All right, we are going to Tonia. Why is my crush hot and cold? What the hell is going on? You are a Sagittarius. Let's find out, Tonia. Let's see what we got here. You're a Sag, he's a Leo. Your crush is a Leo. Let's see what we can find out for you, Tonia. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up, Tonia. What's going on with this Leo towards Tonia the Sag? What's going on with this Leo towards Tonia the Sag? What is going on with this Leo towards Tonia? Awesome. Glad to hear the feedback. Thank you so much, Anthony. All right, here we go. What's going on with this Leo towards TV, the Sag? What's going on with this Leo towards Tonia the Sag? The Leo towards Tonia. What's going on? What's causing the hot and cold here? What's causing the hot and cold? Magician, Nine of Swords in reverse. He is going through it. Six of Pentacles here. I think he's planning to get things, he's trying to get things back in balance in his life. He has been, there's blockages here. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles in reverse. He's frustrated as hell. He's dealing with some things. I feel like he's invested though, and I think with the magician card, his plan is to I think he feels optimistic about this connection. He is going through a lot. I will say that with the Two of Swords here in the upright, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Star in reverse, there may be something about his job or family. It may be family. Devil card, King of Wands, Ten of Cups. All right, this is the thing. He is going through a lot, but he's into you. Believe it, and I'm going to be honest with you. I did not necessarily. Sometimes cards surprise me, Tonia. I feel like this is outside of you. I don't think this is you that he's. I don't. You know what I would do, Tonia? My cards are telling me that he plans to be with you long term. Okay, Ten of Cups here. All right, he's trying to he's really trying to make shit happen, and I think he's fighting a lot of tough energies here. And I don't know what they are. There may be some toxicity around him. Maybe in a toxic family, toxic work environment. But if it were me, I think I would try to do some communication of, look, if you're going through a rough time, I get it. If you're into me, just let me know and I'll hang. And if you're not into me, shoot straight with me. I'm a big girl. I can take it. Right? And just see what's up. Because I don't really get that there's a third party here. Okay? I get frustration. I get stress. And toxicity here. But I feel like he's really trying to get himself into a better situation. All right? Whether it's work or family. There's a lot of effort here on his part. Magician, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands. Those are action cards. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like there's a lot of action cards here. You think his job is stressful. Okay. And quite honestly, I feel like he's getting whatever this situation is that's got him under stress, Tonia. I think he's getting fed up. It's kind of the energy. But it's not towards you, because towards you, okay? Towards you, Six of Pentacles. He's invested, all right? Nine of Swords in reverse. He feels like there are better days ahead of him. He does feel like there's light at the end of the tunnel. He may be planning to make a job change, okay? But I would have to reach out. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to also say this to them. I don't know how much let me see here. Is a crush. Because it's a crush, it doesn't sound like there's a tremendous amount of emotional investment on your part, right? Oh, wow. That's crazy. I don't feel like, if I may be wrong, but I don't feel like you're ridiculously emotionally invested. I might wait a little bit. Now, you're a Sag. You're more like me than not. You and I are more similar than we are different. Okay. We're on the same axis, and neither one of us fuck around very long. Not in a bad way, but we just don't fuck around and wait around on people. So I think you know where I'm going with this. I would give this a little bit of time, but not a lot of time. I don't believe in putting my life on hold for anyone. Right? Yeah, a little time. I think if it were me, and of course I'm a Gemini, I'm a communication person. Now you're a Sagittarius, you don't have a problem speaking up either. But I feel like some communication is in order, where I'll just say, hey, what's going on here, really? What's really going on here? Shoot straight with me. I'm a big girl. I can take it, whatever it is, and see what comes out. if his answer is similar to what my cards say, I would give it a little time, not a lot of time. Okay. Because look, at the end of the day, if he stays in this job for 10 years, is that the kind of life you want with a long-term person? Right. You got to look at that. Right. You think he still has house ties with an ex. Ugh. That may be going on too. That may be going on too. That may be the toxicity here. There's a lot of stress on him. I can tell you that. However, you know, I would just reach out and say, "Hey, what's going on? Shoot straight with me." Right. And, but again, I'm going to say this, if he's going to stay in a job like that for 10 years, is that the kind of long-term relationship you want? You got to ask yourself that. His emotions overwhelm him. Maybe so. And if that's the case, I wouldn't put a lot of time in this thing. Even though I think he's into you. That doesn't mean it's going to be a fun relationship, does it? And if he's a crush and you don't have big emotions, even though he's into you, is that the kind of relationship you want, right? You got to ask yourself that. What are you really looking for? And what are you going to settle for? Would you settle for this? Probably not. Probably not. So I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I think it is time for a conversation. It doesn't have to be a lengthy conversation, right? The thing that I like about Sagittarians, you guys can say it in 5 words. Gemini, we're going to write you an essay. And you can say, you guys have the ability to assimilate it all in 5 words. Us, we're word vomit. I envy you guys, right? But anyway, I think a conversation is in order, some kind of communication. And I think what I would do is go from there. Yeah. Well, yes and no, right? And to be honest, with the star card, I did pull the star in reverse. There may be some unhealed emotions there. That may be it. That may be why he struggles with emotional regulation, right? And that may be some of it, right? I would give him a little time. I would do 2 things. I would communicate. I would see what he said. And even if you like what he says, I wouldn't give it a link. I wouldn't give it more than a few weeks. Maybe a couple of 3 weeks. Because you don't have a lot of, you're not balls deep in emotion. It's a crush, right? That's what I would do based on the cards. Do I think he's into you? Mm-hmm. Do I think he's in a hot mess right now? Yeah. He might be in a hot mess 10 years from now. And if his hot mess, if his best, and right now that is his best, because I see him into you, and yet he's only able to give you hot and cold. So you see what I'm saying? Is like his best may not be enough for you. And that's not a bad thing. To be honest, and maybe he's not planning to be like that in that situation forever. But just because you don't plan to be doesn't mean you have the strength to leave either, right? But I think he's very fed up with his situation. I think but just because you're fed up doesn't mean that you're going to change things. And all the gorgeous, he's really invested in his job. So his job is priority 1. And it always will be. And his job, he's out of balance. We see that, right? If his job is priority 1, he's out of balance. Okay. We see that right there. That's the best he's going to give you. And he feels like that's the best. Yeah. That's the best you're going to get then. That's the best you're going to get. So you would communicate with him. I'll be honest with you. With what you've told me and with what I've seen in the cards, you can do what you want to. If you really want to give him the benefit of the doubt, you can reach out, communicate, see what happens over a couple of weeks. Me, I'd probably be out. Or people like, thank you, wish you the best, love you, peace, deuces. Yeah, I'd throw some deuces. That's just me. I mean, I'm probably a bit quick to throw deuces, but when somebody's hot and cold, I'm out usually. Unless they tell me ahead of time this is temporary. Has he said to you this is temporary? If he hasn't offered any explanation, I probably wouldn't even say anything. I'd probably just throw deuces and be out the door. That's just me, Tonia. Probably not, because he's out of balance himself. He's not going to be able to have a healthy relationship because he's out of balance. Oh, he's not offered you any. Boy, bye. Boy, bye. Girl, gather up your self respect, get it intact. Ask yourself why you're messing around with this person to begin with. Yeah, he probably never has had a healthy relationship, right? Tania, you crack me the hell up. Thank you for appreciate. You know it. You get my sense of humor because you're on my zodiac axis. That's what I like about Saggies. You can shoot straight with a Saggy and they won't get pissed off at you. And same with some Saggies and Geminis have this way of we can communicate differently, right? So Diana, you are up next. Well, it's not that he. Okay, so to answer your question, well, fixed signs like mutables. And mutables, you're immutable. We like fixed because we like their stability and they like our free spirit. So there's a complementary energy sometimes between mutables and fixed, right? And that's actually what he does like about you because you are a free spirit. And he is interested in you. He's interested in giving you the best that he's got. And what he's got, his best is what you're seeing. That's the best he's got. In his mind, he's making efforts, believe it or not. So what you got to ask yourself, Tonia, is this what you want? Is this the kind of relationship you want? Yeah. Right. I know. All right. Miss Diana says, I'm a Sagittarius sun and a Leo rising. Wow. Fiery, fiery. What can you tell me about a new relationship for me in 2024? Hopefully with a decent man. Well, let's see what 2024 is likely to bring toward you, Diana. Let's see. Here we go, Diana. What is 2024? Romantically, what can Diana expect in 2024? What can Diana expect in 2024? Romantically, is there anything here relationship-wise? If so, what are the energies around this? Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we've got here. Queen of Swords, Hierophant, Ace of Wands. You know, what I feel like is this. I do feel like there is a potential relationship here. Why is this Queen of Swords here? Hold on a minute. That's a little bit bothersome to me. You're welcome, Tonia. Nine of Swords in reverse. There's something you need to release that's holding you back. Okay. Nine of Swords in reverse, High Priestess in the reverse. There's some internal work that you may be trying to repress. Maybe some more emotions you're trying to avoid dealing with the High Priestess in the reverse. I think there's something coming towards you that's new with the Ace of Wands. Could be something that is long term. But I feel like maybe there's some healing that you also need to focus on as well. Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah. See, here's the thing. All right. This is what I've got. I've got unhealed past energy trying to come in. That's the conflict here. All right. I think the problem is there's a past person that in some way there's like a comfort zone with this person. I don't think you're wanting this person, Diana. It's not that, but in many ways, I think that's your comfort zone. And you may even compare others to that past person. That's kind of what I'm picking up here. And I think the new people that come into your life may, whether you realize it or not, be compared. You may be comparing them to a past person, maybe even subconsciously. And I think that is some of the issue. I feel like there is somebody that might come towards you that is new, but I don't know that you're going to even pick up on it because I think you're kind of focused on this past. I don't think you necessarily want this person back. I just feel like that's kind of set the bar, if you will. Yeah, there is something here. Okay, there is something here, but I feel like there is a blockage. And I think in the early part, even the majority of 2024 needs to be a year of healing. Okay, all right. That's a card about healing and getting yourself grounded. All right. I do feel like there is something new that could come towards you that could be pretty cool. But I think a lot of the issue is that you've got to work on maybe releasing some past energy where you're comparing people to a past person. That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right. And it's just the reason the Queen of Swords came out is because you need to snip this energy. And the only real way to do that is shadow work. Okay. All right. There you go. That's what I've got, Diana. We're going to Maria. I think what I am going to do is I am going to read for Maria. And then that will be the last reading that I do. Let's go over here to take care of this real quick. And then here we go. Hey, Lucia. Hey, Maria. How you doing? Maria, you are the last reading, and I am going to, I'm going to take the, in fact, let me do this. Before I read for you, let's do that. And then let's go over here and do that. And then I'm going to do a couple of things. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Give me 1 minute, Maria. Where is my... All right, and then we're going to take this down. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm glad you came by, Luciella. I'm glad you did. All right, Maria, let's see what's up. Let's see what's going on with you. Let's go to your reading here, your question. Here we go. Maria. What are the true feelings of the person I got feelings for towards me? You got romantic feelings or not? Let's check in on this Sagittarius towards Maria the Libra. What are the feelings of the Sagittarius towards Maria the Libra? Thank you for being patient, Maria. What are the energies of the Sagittarius towards Maria the Libra? What are the energies here of the Sagittarius towards Maria the Libra? What are the energies here? What are the energies of the Saggy towards Maria the Libra? Let's see what we got here. I don't know that this Saggy is into you. I've got the 7 of Cups here in the upright, 4 of Wands in reverse, and 6 of Wands in reverse. Have you guys got history here? I don't know, because I feel like this person doesn't see anything with you. And it's almost like they're keeping their options open. I've got them as being real non-committal with the 7 of Cups here. Emperor card, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. See, this is the thing. I've got that there are times the Sagittarius wants to be around you, but other times not so much. I've kind of got a hot and cold energy here. And I feel like ultimately, I don't think the Sagittarius is going to commit. This Sagittarius may be overwhelmed by the idea of relationships. Okay, that may be some of why the Seven of Cups is here and the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay. I think the issue here, another issue with this Sagittarius with the Emperor card, the Sagittarius may fear losing control of their life, right? Losing their identity, losing control. It's kind of an illusion that we ever have control. You know what? The Sagittarius actually would like something with you, but the problem is they don't want to do the work. They feel like it's too much responsibility. They don't want a burden of a relation. They feel like relationships are burdens. And I'm kind of getting this energy as if I was going to be with anybody, it would be with Maria. But the problem is relationships are just too much work. Too much work. Ace of Swords here. See, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm kind of getting that energy here. He feels like, okay. Oh, wow. Wow. So I feel like the Sagittarius, what I feel like the cards that I'm looking at, let me just summarize this, Maria. The cards that I'm looking at tell me that the Sagittarius looks at you and says, Maria is a great catch. If I were going to be looking for someone, that would be exactly the person that would be my go-to, right? Wow. And if it, but I feel like at this point, I'm afraid of losing control. I feel like it's too much responsibility. I feel like it's too much work. It's too much of a burden. And so I'm keeping my options open and I'm playing the field. Now he may waste your time a little bit with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. That could just speak to not going anywhere. Right. He gave me another reason you can't be together. This is ultimately what I fear. And quite honestly, the Six of Wands, I think there's something rooted a little bit deeper than this, Maria, that he may not even be aware of. I think below all of this is a fear of failure. That's why he feels like it's too much responsibility. I'm going to say something. Society puts an ungodly pressure on men that we don't talk about enough in relationships, right? No wonder they run, right? And they have this immense pressure to be the breadwinner, the stability, the protector. That's an immense pressure. And yet they can't open up emotionally because it's not cool for men to cry, right? And so we put an unhealthy, an unholy amount of pressure, society, right, on men. And so no wonder they feel like it's too much responsibility. It's too hard. It's too much work. Right. And I kind of think that's what you're dealing with here. And I think he fears that he can't man up. And I don't even think he realizes it. Oh, wow. I gotcha. Well, that may be some of it too. But I am picking up that he would, if he were going to do it, it would be with you. But it's too burdensome. It's too hard. That may be part of the burden too, is guilt, feeling like the loyalty, which is kind of crazy because he's gone, right? That could be an excuse too. I'll be honest with you. I kind of feel like, I'll be honest with you, Maria, I think you're hearing an excuse. I think you're hearing an excuse. And that's fair. Okay. That's fair. And I'm going to be honest. Men, again, I keep going to the society thing. Men have this unholy expectation on them for a man to admit fear of failure. That's not allowed. It actually is. Okay. It's very healthy to be able to express fear, but society teaches and programs men that they can't be vulnerable, and to have a fear is a vulnerability. And I think that's what you might be seeing here, Maria. I'm gonna call it right. You are not lying, Stretchy. You're not lying, Anthony. There's a pressure on men of which only assumes that only women are spiritual, but even without spirituality, all of us have to learn to heal. You are damn right. Spot on. Spot on. Yeah, there's such, you know, we often talk about the societal programming that is placed on women, and it's there. Oh my God, the Cinderella happily ever after bullshit, where once you get married, everything's fine. You don't have to do anything, right? And you get rescued. You never have to do a thing. Everything's just handed to you on a silver platter. But think about the men that hear that story. My God, I've got to provide a castle for a woman, and I've got to make it where she never has to lift a finger, and I take care of her. I don't want that responsibility. So that programming goes on both sides, and it's bullshit, and it's super out of balance, right? So yeah, good point. Thank you for bringing that up, Anthony. I appreciate that. That's very, very relevant. Right. Well, I don't see him doing anything. It's up to you if you want to move on, but it's not going to go anywhere. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you what I see in the future, and I don't see anything changing. I don't. Unless he heals those fears. And you can't do that. He's got to do that. And he may never. I'll be honest with you, Maria, most people don't heal. Most people die unhealed. My dad did. My mom did. So, but that's your call, right? That's your call. For sure. But that's what I got. That's what I got. You are welcome, Lovebug. Thank you so much for booking a reading with me. I never tell people you should, well, I guess I kind of do sometimes, but I don't like to tell you, should you move on, should you wait? I will say this, Maria. I don't pretty much believe in waiting on anyone ever. With a very few, I will say with a very few exceptions, right? If that makes sense. That's just me. And that's what works for me. I can't say that is what makes sense for you. Love. And by the way, Maria, well, thank you for that, Anthony. Maria, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sorry for your loss. That had to be tough to go through. I'm very sorry for your loss. Wow. Absolutely. Absolutely. So there we have it. I think a lot of people went to bed. We thinned out a lot. We've got a very few people here hanging out. But I think we may call it a night. I'm pretty tired, but thank you, Anthony, for the sweet feedback too. I appreciate that very much. Of course, Luciella. Sharing is caring. You need to take your pet to the vet. I do not do health for animals or people. Hey, Stacy, what's up? You were first. You must have scrolled back and went and looked. Oh, I got you, Stacy. I got you. Why are you asking? Sharing is caring. if your cat is attacked, why in the fuck are you up in a tarot chat room instead of taking your cat to the emergency pet clinic? Why in the fuck are you up in here? That's irresponsible as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna call your ass out. Take your dog. Be a responsible pet owner. Fuck. Don't ask me. Ask a vet. Fuck's sake. Irresponsible piece of shit. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Okay. My daughter had an emergency back on the 23rd, a health emergency. I wasn't in a tarot chat room asking some tarot reader if she was going to be okay. No, I took her to the damn emergency room. For God's sake, some people don't have sense enough to pour piss out of a boot. You should not even own a pet. Sharing is caring. Okay. As you're a dumb fuck. You're too dumb. You shouldn't even own a pet. If you're that stupid. For real. That's the most irresponsible. I think you're a troll. I don't even think you're real. I think you're a troll. I think you came in here to be stupid. Swear to God. The hell. The actual fuck. Hey, Donna. How you doing? What's up? I would hope so, Stacy. I will say this. That is a very hard thing to kick, as you well know. He's going to need some outside help because it can be very serious to come off of alcohol cold turkey. I'm sorry, Donna. Is he did he break up with you, or is he just out of town or something, or what? I gotcha. I gotcha. I think everybody went to bed. We got a thin crowd and nobody's really talking. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm kind of tired. We had a busy night tonight. Wow. But I think I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. Pretty quiet. We had a very busy night though. Well, hey Blair, what's up with you? Happy New Year. Wow, Maria, thank you. Happy New Year, Blair. Well, things happen. It happens. I'll catch you next time, Blair. Oh. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Blair. I don't know if you saw my community. I think we talked about my daughter. I think I told you I cooked dinner and took it to the hospital. We had Christmas dinner. We had a buffet set. Talk about a weird Christmas deal. I bet you never heard about people having Christmas dinner in a hospital room. That was definitely different, Blair. Well, thank you, Donna. The party is where the daughter is, right? Christmas is where she is. Hey, Heather, how you doing? It was definitely different. It was definitely cooked with love. That's for sure, right, Blair? For sure. I think that's important. I think that's important. She's better, Donna. Thank you. Her heart rate has been normal the past couple of days. Finally. Right. So, but yeah, she's doing much better. Feisty as all get out. That Aries moon sometimes though. Right. Oh, she's a feisty little thing. She hides behind that Libra rising, right? Yeah, right, Blair. She hides behind that Libra rising Taurus thing she's got going on, but I'm here to tell you, ma'am. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. I heard that, Anthony. You're an Aries. I love Aries, though. I will say, I freaking think Aries are fun and funny. There's things I like about all the zodiac signs. Taurians, I just find endearing. They can. You're right, Donna. They can, but they can also be fun. They can be stubborn. They can be fun, though. I will say this, part of the fun part of Aries energy is the unpredictability, right? You never fucking know, man. But trust and believe they're going to be busy. They're going to be doing something or saying something, right? And they're always off in a new direction, new ideas, right? Which I kind of like. I think that's cool. Yeah, that does give Taurus energy is generally very patient. Right, Donna? Ah, that's so cool, Blair. My therapist is an Aries. I love her. She's amazing. She's cool as fuck. That's funny, Blair, with you being a Libra. You know that's like an opposite axis, right? I think Aries are so cool though. I do find Aries men and Aries women different. A lot of times in different zodiac signs, like Gemini males and Gemini females are different. I mean, there are similarities, but there are differences, right? I find Scorpio males and females to be different from each other. There's some similarities, but some vast differences. Um, right. Saggy men and women might be, I think Saggy men and women are a little bit different too. They're similar, but different. Hairstylist, therapist. You ain't even lying. Hairstylist and therapist, same thing. I know, right? You know, they hear it all, right? But it's a fun energy. Taurians are just endearing. The loyalty of a Taurus is incredible. The patience, oh my goodness. I think Virgos are super patient, even though they're a mutable sign. I find the Virgos that I know to be very patient people for the most part, right? I guess it's that earth energy. And Capricorns, I know my Capricorn moon. I know a lot of Capricorns on my channel, but like in real life, day to day, I don't know a lot of people with Capricorn in their chart. So I don't know about that as much. I know a lot about Capricorn. I know it's a very tough placement, but day to day dealings with a Capricorn, I can't say. Right. But I feel like, I'll be honest, I feel like Virgos are super patient. Tauruses are painfully patient, right? Um, Me, ice. I'm just munching on ice because I'm anemic. I do actually, though. You'll be proud of me, Blair. I know my iron is low. I can tell. That's why I'm munching on ice like crazy. I have an appointment with my doctor towards the end of January. I'm getting labs, and I know I can tell you right now I'm going to have probably an iron infusion or something like that because I'm low on iron. Right? Yeah, that's fair, Anthony. That's fair. But yeah, but it's not a big deal. It's something that happens about every 3, 5, 7 years, something like that, right? My iron will get out of kilter and I'll have to go in for an iron infusion, and I won't take iron orally. And I have my reasons, and I'm not going to talk about that too much because it's too much information. but it's the side effects of taking iron that drive me nuts. So I'd rather just deal with it once every 3 years, go get an iron infusion, and then I don't have to worry about the side effects of taking iron orally. Right. I know it's bad, but it's just the way I do. But I do have to but I can't ignore it when it comes up, right? Ah, okay. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I can't deal with that. No. You had sinus issues. Oh wow. Yeah, not a cool one, is it, Blair? It's not fun to deal with. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? Right. And Blair, you'll you're always on the go too. So I think you'll get a I think you'll relate to this. It's like I do not have time for this right now. I do not have time to deal with this. Literally. So I'm so impatient. Steroids. Okay. They gave Abby steroids as a part of her treatment. They gave her beta blockers, antibiotics, steroids, and well, they have an inhaler that they gave her, and I guess that has some steroids in it. Nasty tasting pills. Oh wow. Ugh. Yeah, right. You probably don't have time for that either, right, Blair? It's like, look. Do you understand what I'm saying? That I'll just take the iron infusion once every few years and get it over with, and then I can fool with it anymore. That's me, right? Rather than dealing with a constant nagging issue. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Yeah. Is it an air thing? Ah, there you go. There you go. I get B12 shots too. I probably am low on B12 too, because that's another recurring thing for me. And they'll give me B12 shots for a little bit and get it under control. I don't mind taking B12, like the under the tongue things that dissolve, but it's like I never remember to. Right. But not taking the iron is a conscious decision. B12, I'm just forgetful. Now, I will say this. I take my, and I can't ever pronounce this, omeprazole, whatever it is for acid reflux. I do remember that because I know if I don't, I'm going to have pain. So I will take my acid reflux medicine, right? It's hell getting old. But I don't, that's the only medication I have to take is I never can say omeprazole for acid reflux. Beyond that, I'm pretty lucky. Aquarius general tendency isn't enough to say. Ah, okay. Fair enough. So I think you told me this, Anthony, and I know you probably put it in your thing when you booked a reading, but I think you're an Aquarius sun, yes? Didn't you say that? I know said you're a Taurus rising. Now I'm nosy and I got to go look. Oh no, you're a Pisces. Ah, okay. And a Capricorn moon. Or Pisces. That's why you're so ethereal. Right. That's why you're so ethereal. Right. That's why. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to call it a night. I've had fun. I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. It's time to chill. It's time to go prop my feet up and watch something mindless, right? I love you guys to the moon and back. It's been a lot of fun. Happy to talk to you. It's fun to catch up with you, Blair. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Happy New Year, love bug. All the best. Right. I love you guys. Thank you for vibing with us too here and hanging a little bit late with us, Anthony, and everybody else too. I appreciate you guys. For everybody that might be listening, I appreciate you guys. Carolina, she knows I'm getting ready. Look, she's up shaking her ears. She's like, it's time. But at any rate, thanks for those of you that super chatted me tonight. Rising Phoenix, Anthony, Rising Phoenix again, Teacher's Grasshopper. Thank you guys so, so much. Those of you that booked a reading, I do appreciate each and every one of you. Peace, everybody. Love you guys. Good night and sweet dreams.